forgot he was my portrait until I looked over to the left.
I've changed my background, so it is now Bavlorna's cottage behind me.
But we're not there.
You're close
No,
enough.
that's just where we're being watched from.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Do we have Kent back or not yet?
I'm here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and read the recap, and then we're gonna get started. I wrote a simple one, and then I did not get to use it last week.
It's here.
Are you messing with OBS?
My kids are at least. I have not yet. I
So
probably
recap.
will.
Recap from 3 weeks ago. Did you read the recap from session 17, Valgrim? Since you had missed it, I think.
I have read probably part of it and then forgot it.
Okay. Well, it's all gonna come rushing back to you. Session 17. The session began with the party in Bavlorna's cottage, where tensions rose after a series of strange events in our attic. Despite their best efforts to defuse the situation, Bavlorna insisted they fetch a crate for her, promising to reward them with swamp gas in return. After much negotiation, the party managed to secure 1 barrel of swamp gas before leaving the cottage. During their exploration of Bavlorna's lair, Ember discovered a mysterious map hidden within a dark frog statue. Kriv felt a strong connection to this map of the lost, which was revealed to be a powerful artifact capable of guiding him through the feywild and potentially leading him back home. With a map in their possession, the party headed south, intent on retrieving the crate Bavlorna had requested. Along the way, they encountered Octavian, a melancholic elf playing a flute near a patch of toadstools. Octavian shared this tragic story involving Bavlorna, who had replaced his heart with that of a goat, leaving him unable to feel emotions. He warned the party of Bavlorna's dangerous nature, emphasizing the seriousness of their situation. Not long after their encounter with Octavian, the party was ambushed by Bavlorna's Lornlings, who were intent on reclaiming the stolen map. Despite the Lornling's speed and determination, the adventurers proved too formidable. Cal used his magic to turn Kriv invisible, allowing him to protect the map while avoiding detection. Ember's moonbeam and Valgrim's firebolts were particularly effective, as the Lornlings were vulnerable to fire and radiant damage. Nate, the small mushroom companion, also surprised the party by incapacitating several Lornlings with the spores, greatly aiding in their victory. After successfully fending off the Lornlings and securing the map, the party took a moment to regroup. With the Lornlings defeated, the party now holds the map of the lost, but is keenly aware that Bavlorna will seek retribution. Before planning their next steps, they decided to investigate some nearby huts described by Octavian, including one where the king keeps his mount, a giant frog. And this is where the session ended. You all find yourselves right next to Octavian, surrounded by dead Lornlings. And after a few moments, those Lornlings' bodies start turning to stone on the ground, right in front of you. What do you all do?
Kriv's probably smashing them up. He's stomping on them. He's hitting them with his maul.
And as you do, they all shatter into different pieces, flying in different directions.
Satisfied.
It's very quiet tonight, guys.
It is very. We'll get going. We just need a moment to build up energy.
Oh, I know. It's been 3 weeks.
That's been a month for me.
We'll get back into it.
Discord finally loaded. Or not Discord, Boundary.
Octavian is still is playing his flute, sending chills into your hearts.
Oh.
Put the music back for his little flute.
So we're gonna go investigate the huts. So
Let's go.
let's go.
The map will change. I will show you Downfall's map.
That's a good thing. If we stayed there any longer, I would have shot the flute out of his hands. So
I was feeling the same.
The map should be live now. And you find yourselves right here in the patch of toadstools, right next to a hut. Stop the flute.
Did we want to do like a short rest before we headed anywhere else?
how badly injured are we?
Actually, don't remember. Let me look.
I'm missing
I
a
am
whole
not
Or
hit
like how
point.
many people
Wait.
don't have the necessary spell slots to keep going?
Oh, I need a long rest to get those back. So
Right.
I
Well,
currently have
I mean,
11.
if the huts seem safe, I'm sure we can maybe do a long rest there.
Safe is usually subjective.
yeah, don't
There
we want to
are-
get away from Bavlorna?
there are such things as spell slots. However, I have 1 second left. Or rather, I'm all tugged out, friends.
As far as long rests go, it hasn't been that long since your last one. You'll have to wait around and to do it.
Yeah,
Sitting
short rest
ducks.
for that, though. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, there is other matter at hand. That hag is clearly tracking Ember, so no matter where we go throughout Downfall or other parts of the Feywild, she'll probably know where we are, which means she could tell her sisters, which would put us in more danger. So either we have to go back and steal that piece of fur that the hag stole, or preferably we can just get rid of the hag altogether.
Well,
Oh.
this is quite a strategy you have. Actually can't find any problem with it. Is there? What am I missing?
I mean, the lack of spell slots for some of you, and of going against Bav, I don't know. I feel like it's a little risky over here.
Let's remember
like-
running in a circle is her weakness. That's not really someone to be
Yes,
afraid of.
she sneezes. She's yeah.
So if we denote one of us to continuously run in a circle the whole time, it should be pretty easy to dispatch of.
I don't know, guys. I stole from her. I don't understand why we would hurt her.
She's actually. And Kriv just takes his maul, and you guys all remember that he put the map in the handle wrapped around by rope, and kind of points as that around at people.
Cool.
Around
You
his
okay,
maul.
kid?
Around his maul is the map that was tied up. You can see a little bit of shimmers leaking through the rope that was used to attach it.
And he's implying that they're not tracking Ember, they're tracking the map.
Even more reason to kill a hag, considering we got back the thing Kriv needs, we got the gas we need. There's no reason to keep her alive.
Kriv kind of cracks his knuckles a bit.
What do we think our odds are?
Coaching.
Without me to heal anyone more than once.
I would say not very high, considering she's ruled over this area for who knows how long.
Isn't that really the question we should be asking? If we're going to risk going at her. If the likelihood is we'll lose, then the question becomes, how do we feel like losing today? Seems a strange question to ask ourselves, doesn't it, friends? But how could we use stalling to our benefit? Beyond recovering our strength.
I mean, I can be working on what would it be, the swamp gas balloon? I could be working on fixing that while
Remind me, what do we
we're
need
waiting.
to repair? It's been a while since I've said the name of your defender. Steel defender?
Astaroth.
Astaroth. What do you still require to repair Astaroth?
Dungeon Master.
Yeah, I was just about to send you a DM.
Yo, DM, what's up with
You have all of the parts, and you could make it out to be the shape that you want. The one thing that you're missing is a power source for its core that was eaten through by the acid.
We could check the abandoned dragon horde for a power source.
Are we sure it's still abandoned?
I mean, if the dragon does come back, I do have a small thing I would like to try on him.
I believe. Didn't the dragon take some or most of the horde?
But
You
not all.
recall that the dragon was flying away with some of it.
Okay.
There's no way in hell that the bag she was carrying could carry all of that loot. What did she take? You don't know.
Some is not all.
That is true, but I'd rather get away from Bavlorna first.
I can't help but be a little fascinated at what exactly a dragon would choose one piece of treasure over another. Could be interesting to discover what's in those sacks. If that's all right with you, Kriv.
He nods. Says yes.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of how this works now.
That's
We're not going to kill the dragon, but screw them if they're messing up our plans.
He will nod yes.
Thank you all. That is it for me for this game. I have achieved all I could ever want to. Thank you.
Wanted to raid the dragon horde, Kent.
No. I figured out what Kriv wants because Kriv has not been exactly what's the word I'm looking for? Talkative, descriptive about. But I've been trying to pry it out of him so I know, can I take loot? Do we need to worry? Is this dragon like maybe gonna be a frenemy kind of thing? I've been
The only thing he was worried about was not killing the dragon. Because his sister apparently saved him.
I've been working for it so much, it's the first thing I thought about after like weeks of not playing. And I got it. So thank you, Kriv.
It's so fun to see your different roleplay between Dimitri and Kriv. It's completely different.
Honestly, they should be swapped.
I think I said something wrong last night. Actually, I got a rude save for Dimitri. Damn. Alright. Go ahead.
So, short rest or not to short rest is the question for the party, and also, are you all in agreement to where to go next?
I actually have to make a choice on that one.
The question of short resting. Kriv will sit down and lay down on the ground.
Right next to the flute. Octavian playing his
Not next to the
flute.
flute.
He will not have a
Some ways
flute
away.
when Fleur
I
is
am-
over.
Not anywhere near the flute.
The longer you're
I mean-
actually next to the flute, the sadder you're feeling all inside.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm getting away from
Hey, friend, can I just beg you a boon?
Uh,
A favor.
what do you want?
I want you to stop ruining the buzz. You are absolutely the most forlorn musician I have ever heard. If you were to walk into a grand, golden adorned hall, it would instantaneously tarnish the sound of your music. Everyone would instantaneously age 7 years from pure sorrow, boredom, and just how awful it really is. Could
You know,
you stop for just a while?
Bavlorna stole my heart, and yet what you just told me is even more hurtful.
Well, wait, wait. There's a solution.
What is it?
It's not your talent with the instrument, sir. It is the fact that more sorrow is not needed in the world. You're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. And you, sir, really must be careful when trying to put things in the wrong hole. I would like
that
you
Tavern Rumors.
to. No, you will not. I would like you to consider this. Do not wait until you're happy to play a happy song. Play a happy song. Until you are
I can
happy.
try. You want?
You can.
I'll try
Get that.
and play a happy song.
Would you?
And he kind of looks at this instrument. He didn't play any happy song in a while. He starts to try and play it. He's trying to do a major chord, and yet everything that's coming out are minor chords, dissonance. I'm sorry. I think I've just lost my. I just don't remember how to play or be happy.
Can you pinpoint the moment this occurred? Pardon me, but sometimes we must get to the bottom of things. So just the facts, sir. Just the facts.
When my heart was replaced by Bavlorna.
Heart was replaced. You don't actually have some strange and creepy Bavlorna doll in your chest, do you, sir?
A
I think he
doll,
has a
no.
goat's heart, if I remember correctly.
I have a goat's heart
Yeah.
instead of mine.
How could I have forgotten? Of course. So.
Ghosts
It's
are
been a
quite
month,
content
so-
creatures. Maybe
And it's not the most common
maybe we
thing,
should
you know.
figure out what a goat's version of happiness is.
I could try and eat
That is-
some grass off the floor.
That is a cleric.
Let-
answer.
let me try.
Sometimes when I'm really, really sad, I like
Look, sir,
to
here's
turn
what
into
I'm
a
trying to
grazing
say.
animal and eat the
This-
grass.
Here's what I'm trying to say. This land is definitely not in need of more sorrow.
I'll try and stop playing for now. But as
Wait.
far as playing something happy, I just don't know how.
You wouldn't happen to know where your original heart is, would you? Purely
I-
for medical curiosity.
I can only assume that Bavlorna has it.
Oh. Bavlorna. Everything seems to come back to Bavlorna, doesn't it? He turns back to everybody and goes, doesn't it, doesn't it, doesn't it? It's almost as if something might have to be done about poor Bavlorna. Because there's one thing that I cannot abide, sir. One thing I will not stand for in this world. And that is you continuing to play like that.
I'm gonna stop. Can we? Is it okay if I stop and you promise to get my heart back?
Promise? Well, sir, promise is such a powerful piece of language and often misused. We wouldn't want to dilute it by throwing it around willy-nilly, would we? Not sure
How
what willy-nilly
about
means.
you
He
promise to do
wouldn't.
everything
I
you
will
can?
promise to go try to get your.
You will?
I
And
will
you can
try my
detect like a
absolute best.
hint of excitement in his voice. Well, I would be forever grateful.
I'm
And maybe my
already in
music
enough.
would be a bit happier after that.
Well,
I'm already in enough trouble for trying to steal things from her. So,
You
like
tried to
putting
steal.
her in the balance of. I didn't. It was not my intention.
It's not stealing, it's simply returning what belongs to him.
This is true.
It also occurs to me, sir, that it is vital, absolutely vital, that you practice not playing your instrument as well.
I'll try
Yeah,
what your friend here suggested and eat some grass.
Wondrous, wondrous. Let it pass through your stomachs with ease and gaseous output. However,
I haven't
if you
tried
practice, if you practice not playing, they will be useful for the future. For though your playing may turn to happiness, even happy songs can become irritating after too long. So having it in your back pocket, the ability to not play, would be quite valuable. So I'm so sorry. Please go on, Ember.
Just remember when you're eating the grass, it's important to remember to have it go through your second stomach. You'll have to acquire a second stomach. I do this by turning into a cow, but it might be a little harder for you. But
I think
you can
having
try.
only one organ changed in my body is quite enough for me. I wouldn't want to get a second stomach.
This is very understandable. It's a very common sentiment among the non-druid folk. Just consider it.
Just above table, what happens to the food inside your first stomach when you transform into a cow? Does it go through or does it end up in the second stomach?
You know, this is an excellent question.
I think you just killed Kent.
I would just do that like a sleight of hand roll, and if they fail, they die because it gets caught in their intestinal tract.
Sleight of stomach.
Because you shouldn't
That'd be
play
like
with
the worst
corpses like
possible.
that.
You eat a big fish, you turn into a mouse, explode.
Can you repeat that, Lottie?
Huh?
I don't
No, I
hear.
said you eat a big feast, you turn into a mouse and just explode.
I've seen shenanigans like that in my past D&D.
It's a question of anything that goes with you. If you have something on you and you're a human and you turn into an animal, everything that you have transforms into part of your body.
Technically, you have to then define what are you wearing. Are you wearing the food inside your body?
Are you wearing your intestines?
What are you wearing?
At some point, food is your body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At some stage, it ceases to be something else and starts to be you.
All right.
Milk from a druid cow.
Yeah. You'd have to be pregnant.
That's a great sentence, though. Whatever the case.
You'd have to like be pregnant and then turn into a cow, and then your baby also has to turn into a baby cow because probably like the anatomy and like.
We still are on Twitch.
Yeah, this is the strangest D&D conversation I've had.
Yep.
This ain't this is solid. This is solid, but it can get way more interesting.
Anyways.
So Octavian has stopped playing his flute for now. If you wanted to take a short rest here.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no protest.
That
Okay.
sounds like a
You
plan.
can all mark a short rest. I'll
mean,
go
I
ahead and do that.
Ember
for
will turn
Cal.
into a cow during this and try to demonstrate to the man how to properly
Ember,
eat the
shouldn't
grass.
you be saving this fantastic ability that you have?
Okay, this is the important question. Do I get my wild shaped charges back at the beginning or the end of my short rest?
At the end of your short rest.
All right, I'm turning into a cow.
Oh God. Reverse.
I think this is your second short rest for the day.
Yep.
It's been a long time, so I don't quite remember, but I do see that Arcane Recovery has already been used on Cal. So
We have not long rested in a while.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this day started with us at the Sunken Palace. We left, we saw the blued man, we went back to get Lotte, and then we fought a whole blight situation, came back, got Lotte, went to Bavlorna, and then
You
left.
fought the blight
and have done-
without me.
Yeah.
We
did
fought a
fight the
giant
blights
tree.
without you. But it was the same day.
Same
It was
day,
the same day, yes.
Yes. Busy day.
You guys have been busy.
Busy.
Where are we going next?
That is my next question, yes.
My suggestion was Dragon Horde. Does anyone have any other suggestions or wish to not go there?
I would ask if anyone that has knowledge of the Feywild can tell us if there are any consequences to messing with the dragon sword. And I tap my book, where I've got it on me, before we get too excited. Anyone? Have I?
Yeah, deep within my prepubescent knowledge of the Feywild, do I remember
minute.
anything?
Can you give me an history check, please?
Then what?
Would
Ember.
I?
Samoa.
Ember is checking because she's Fey lost.
I am
Whoever
also.
else is Fey lost, you can do an history check as well.
I mean, we attended school.
She doesn't know shit.
You did attend school.
19.
But Lotte never took her own notes.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
So here's what I'll say. There is such a thing as the law of ownership, which you have seen plenty of times in the Feywild. This loot that might have been left behind is not owned by anybody anymore. So could be open for the taking. Also, about those laws, Bavlorna did say that there is nobody to enforce them.
Ember not understanding the laws of the Feywild in
that's
terms
not
of
the answer
ownership
Kat
makes
wanted.
a lot of sense. Sorry, what she said.
That's why I really need to talk to the Queen. Don't worry, we'll get there. Everything will be fine once I've spoken to the Queen. Everyone will get what they want. I pretty much
How are
guarantee
you
it.
going to accomplish this?
Oh, the details will come to me along the way.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a pre-made plan.
No, Ember. I don't use those, you see. Pre-made plans are really just pre-made fail. What I'm really interested in is just rolling the dice and seeing what happens.
You know?
That's when
That makes
things
a lot of
really
sense.
start to get fun.
I feel I want to give you like a quick overview of all the like side quests you have. You were asked to go retrieve a crate by Bavlorna, which will be in one of the huts close to you. If you wanted to leave hither to thither, you have to repair the swamp gas balloon. You require the help of Ikrind, Valgrim's friend, some swamp gas that you already have, some special lumber. You'd have to ask Ikrind about that, and a guide as well to get to thither. You were informed of a guide named Clapperclaw, which you have met. And he had asked you to get his skull from Bavlorna's cottage.
Remember that one too. That was
Suggest.
So
me.
in case I'm doing that because it's been a while since we've played, so just wanted to
100%
dot the
useful.
I's.
Thank you very much.
It's
Yeah,
good.
so much about the last
There you
one though.
Did we
You
grab
recommend
the
them.
skull when we were there? Did we see the
Did
skull when
you
we were in the
see it?
hut?
So when you entered Bavlorna's bedroom, the back room where the giant frog was, the skull, there was a stag skull on the wall, but you got interrupted quite quickly by Bavlorna.
But right in the huts around us, we need to search.
Yeah, so I think we should search those first and then do whatever else we want to do. So at least we have some kind of leverage when we go back to Bav, because we did get her crate.
Oh, but Maeve.
I would not like to go back to Bav. I think that she's going to be very upset with me. I think I should stay behind. We go back there.
I mean,
Puts his hand on
Lotte.
Lev's shoulder, Ember's shoulder, make an agreement.
And
Not want to go back there.
as Lotte stated, all you have to do is just run around counterclockwise, and you're fine. You know, that's how we do it. It's that simple.
How
Kriv just took his
big
head.
is this crate? Will we be able to lug it around? If not, I suggest going to the Horde, finding what we want, resting for the night, coming back, getting the crate, going to Bavlorna, using that as leverage to get in, as a little excuse. I can sneak upstairs and steal the skull on behalf of the party, and then we can leave. That's
Kriv
my
just stares at you with like a side, it's like a head tilted, staring at you, like he doesn't believe you.
good plan.
Kriv just huffs.
We're good to go now. Well, do we have any idea who lives in the huts near here? Is it a task we can do quickly without too much?
Octavian did say that there was a lady that lived in the hut right next door. That's all he could really provide.
The hut right next door.
So yes, you are right here, and there is a hut right here.
Oh. I jump up. Leo, let's go for a stroll. Anyone want to join me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
any-
I guess we're all going.
Survey around the
Do
hut.
you have any wild shapes left there, Liv?
Oh yeah, no, I'm back. I'm back up to full. I could do.
So we've already had our hour?
Yes, you have your short rest.
Yeah.
Alright. Have Leo out do a quick fly, circle around, and see if he can see in any windows. I go, hey, Liv. I link arms real quick. And then go ahead and let Liv guide me as I into Leo's eyes.
Okay.
It's very much a hand reaching up as high as.
I like that. Feel like I'm walking with my mommy.
It's like, I
Brings
won't let
back
you run into
memories.
anything.
Cat was walking with my mommy. It's like maybe 115 degrees in this room right now.
Jesus Christ.
The map is going to change, and Leo will be first up. As you fly him up, you see a path leading to a small hut with a thatched roof, a steep thatched roof. The front door is made out of wood and is closed. Inside, as you go around the hut, you spot a few windows, 4 to be exact. And inside of the hut, you see a lot of cushions and one bullywug that is drawing on the floor. There's a few drawings here and there, a few parchments, and in the middle of the hut is a chest.
Well then, a chest. Thank you, Leo. I'll have Leo maybe perch in a tree and make sure, watch all around, see if anybody's approaching.
Give me a perception check from Leo, please.
Absolutely. Perception. Advantage based on sight?
No, not because of the fog.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Can't see very, very far, but you can see up to the other path that crisscrosses this one, and you do not see anybody approaching.
Okay.
I know no
well-
one is here. What were you gonna say?
No, please go.
I know no one is here to enforce the rules of the Feywild, but it does seem like some people still abide by them. I think we should use politeness to our advantage. Most people don't want to be rude, so if we walk up and use that to manipulate others, it should be easier to get our way.
Wait, no, you're not supposed to use politeness to manipulate people.
I
Right.
look at Ember out the corner of my eyes.
I mean, of course, Emperor, I would never do that. I've never done that before, but in desperate situations.
Come, Ember
I
Cow.
guess.
Let's go. I escort my cow.
She's no longer a cow. That's not call her that when she's not a cow.
Well, it seems less strange to walk up the street together now, Ember, you must admit. Very well.
I
Go.
people cows.
Go. Kriv.
Huh.
Can I ask you something, friend?
And he stares
I'm
at you
going-
and nods.
I'm going to step inside this room and very politely ask this man to give me anything interesting in his house. He may not want to do this. If he becomes violent purely so that he does not hurt himself, I want you to grab him. Can you grab him for me, Kriv?
He twists his head. He tilts his head to the side a little bit. He's like trying to understand, and then he'll nod. Yes.
Now, Kriv, once you grab him, don't squish him, all right? He's not a jelly roll. We're not trying to see whether it's grape or raspberry. We just want to get him. Stop him
Kriv
from
just
doing anything dangerous. Do you know what I mean?
Bree just rolls his eyes and opens the door.
That works fine. Welcome, kind sir. Welcome to your own home, which we have just invaded. How are you today?
Okay. Crouched. Oh, I can't. That doesn't work. Okay. That's okay. I can do this. Crouched on one of the cushions, surrounded by piles of parchments, a lavishly dressed bullywug noble is messily scrawling notes. And as you open the door, she looks up with a startled croak and scrambles to gather all of her papers on the ground. Don't look at those! Don't look at those!
I'm not looking.
Oddly, I don't even care.
Krieg's gonna grab her.
Okay.
No, but Kriv, it was
Roll
supposed to be
athletics.
if she did anything dangerous.
You
Not if
define what was
she-
dangerous.
Well,
17.
certainly not paper gathering, Kriv.
You don't know what knowledge is stored in those papers. Sometimes that's what my teacher said.
Kriv. Kriv, you try to grapple her, and her slimy arms are very hard to grab on to, and she beat your athletics check, and she jumps into the corner here. What are you
Please,
doing in my
please.
house, and why are you trying to grab me? What's going on?
Ma'am, please, please, everything's going to be just fine. We are not here to do anything wrong. We're just here to rob you. What's in the chest?
What? Guards! And she starts yelling for the guards.
You do not want to be
Does
yelling.
she, though?
Can I cast this? I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Oh,
Suggestion. Okay.
I wanted to use my thingy.
I feel like there should be initiative here.
There is no
That whole
initiative so
that whole
far.
line I just did was supposed to be for my thing, but that's okay, Brie. You can do your thing.
She started
What is your
yelling.
DC? Or
What is
she
it?
rolled a 13.
My spell
I
DC
want to
is
know what the thing is now.
What is the DC?
15.
Okay. And what is the suggestion?
Don't yell. Very simple.
Okay.
Really?
She stops yelling. Now, a note about suggestion. Be careful how you word it, because once the action is completed, the spell ends. Let you maybe be a bit more specific there.
Don't yell for help.
Okay.
Ever. So now she can never yell for help ever again.
But what if
No,
she's in trouble?
I'm pretty
So
sure there's a
she-
duration.
She stops
sure.
yelling, and she's just saying, "Guards, guards, guards, please help me," with a normal tone.
You'll have to forgive the big lizard. He's a bit slow. He was just trying to hug you very forcefully.
Let's
He was
see.
actually quite fast at it.
Somehow doubt that.
You just
Is
gotta throw a pillow at Lev.
Does everything in this chest belong to you, lady?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
When was the last time you checked?
Moments ago.
See, we must check again. Far too much could have happened.
And
I beg
what,
you.
you're just gonna rub me? You're gonna kill me? What are you gonna do?
Actually,
No.
neither of those things really. It kind of depends. You don't have a Kriv. What are we here to find?
He just shrugs.
Great.
Lotte?
We were sent by Bavlorna to retrieve a crate. You wouldn't happen to be in possession of it?
Exactly. Crate?
No. That's my chest for my documents and my pillows.
Are
You
you
have a-
lying to us?
Do you have a pillow crate?
Well, it's not a crate, it's a chest. Thank you very much.
A
And
pillow
yes, I
chest?
do. I've been
I-
collecting them, and
It's a piece-
stealing them from the king.
Strangely, a piece of terminology that could mean many things. However, you should
Wait, that's illegal.
definitely. Wait. Stop. This crate, I'm sorry. I literally thought we were here for a skull. The crate. It's 100 degrees in here. You guys leave me alone. The crate.
The crate. The chest.
Oh,
What do
is
you
it the
want from my
same
chest?
thing? One
No.
and the same? The crate, the chest?
I don't know how you define crate's chest. I don't have anything that belongs to Bavlorna.
Are you certain? Or would she say it belongs to her, but it's not really hers? She seems that type.
I'm not dealing with Bavlorna. I work for the king. My name is
Like
Lady
you-
Squelchtail.
That is unfortunate. However, I do feel that you must know what Bavlorna would like to take away from you. What would that be?
Bavlorna from me? I know she's a big taxidermist, but I don't have any of that.
Would you yourself be a particularly good specimen for taxidermy?
That's awful. Yeah,
I
I'm not-
agree,
first
I
of
am-
all, I'm not dead, and I hope you're not planning on killing me.
No. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not
She
at
takes a
all.
step to the right, getting closer to the window right next to her.
No. Serious. In all seriousness, I would never think to harm. A hair on your. I would never think to harm you.
Valgrim,
Mhm.
you are right next to all of the documents on the ground, and on them you see. She tried to pick them up, but a few of them are still on the ground. They all seem to show ways of killing the king in strange ways, like
What?
with drawings.
That's also illegal.
One of
That's
them
2 strikes against you.
One of them is a drawing of the king falling on a dagger that was stuck in the ground. One of them is someone throwing a rock at the king's head and him just falling in the water and drowning, which makes absolutely no sense.
A frog
So
drowning. Yeah.
it's plans like that for murder attempts on the king.
Interesting.
Ways to kill the king.
Is this like a child
Parentheses,
frog?
Dumb.
It's not a child's frog. It's my name is Lady Squelchtoe, and I will go get the guards if you don't get out of my house.
Oh, we are also
She's
froggy
not yelling.
nobility.
What was that?
We are also froggy nobility, if I recall correctly. We have a pin to prove it, and Lotte will take out the pin.
Kriv is wearing.
She takes a moment to look at all of you and like, so you got titles in the Soggy Court, and yet you feel you can just barge in people's homes without knocking or anything.
Well, we are clearly doing
No.
it for the better good.
Ma'am, that's not true. I'll not have it said of us. Only one of us came in without knocking. I absolutely intended to knock.
Well, you
Ember
might
will
have
go back to the
intended
door
to,
and
but
just
you did
kinda-
not.
Well, you know what they say. The road to riches are paved with good intentions.
We also had to make sure you weren't doing any nefarious activities.
Like
You
trying to
could-
kill the king.
Exactly.
You should not have seen that. You should not have seen that. And she tries to get back to the left and get the documents that are on the ground that were left behind.
Before she does that, while she's still here, can't ping anymore. There we go. While she's still here, I'm going to use lightning lure on her.
Lightning lure. Okay, you're trying to. Okay,
Kriv.
strength saving throw.
Why?
wait, why?
What is happening?
Oh,
He's
wow.
still trying to catch her.
What?
Why are we hurting
I
people?
figured this was as your guys' action. So, well,
We are
This
not.
doesn't even, Kriv, this doesn't even resemble what we discussed.
yeah, she passes.
The lash of lightning that strikes at her. She grabs it. She
succeeded
on her strength saving throw, so she would not have moved. She rolled a 23.
It takes 6
it's-
damage.
Oh, it's half damage?
Nice job,
Saber
Squelch
suck.
Toe.
No, it's not half damage.
It's
It's
full
saber
damage,
suck.
but the
This
save
is a
it's the
reflex
save is
test.
for being pulled or not.
And then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you. She doesn't get within 5 feet of you because she doesn't get pulled towards you, so she doesn't take that damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
It's still a good spell, but she saved. It's a suck or save. She grabs the lightning lure and kind of throws on the ground. What are you trying to do? And she starts opening the window right next to her.
I'm
And
gonna Kriv on the ear.
You know what?
I'm gonna smack Kriv on the ear.
Ember's just gonna
Oh,
just go for it.
He's gonna slowly turn his head towards you, and then bare his teeth at you.
Did you uncover a plot to kill the king, or is it you that's plotting against him?
You should not have seen that. I want to.
You
I
want
find
to
him
let it out.
disgusting. I want him dead. Okay? The king, yes. King Gullop.
Down with the king.
It's disgusting. He wants to make his children co-rulers. That's such a stupid idea.
I can completely agree. Nothing worse.
You
Inbred
do?
both of
But you have pins of him for
them.
him.
You know, it's all they would give us for winning a fight. Ended up
You-
being, I think all of us would agree, rather useless.
Yes, he is
Absolutely.
useless.
I take the pin and just throw it on the ground.
As you do
Ember
that,
snuck outside to be by the window.
Oh, yeah, I saw
In
that.
case she jumps
Um,
out.
As you throw your pin on the ground, her eyes kind of light up a little bit. So you're not with the king. You want to kill him as well?
I mean, I hadn't really thought about it before, but I'm willing to be convinced.
Well,
But I do need these things of Bavlorna, so how can I help you and get what I need?
I don't have what Bavlorna wants. I don't know what she wants. Look in the chest. It's just cushions and documents. And she pulls out a document and approaches you, Cypher, and unrolls it for you. And it's another plan to kill the king. It seems to be a bit more elaborate, and she starts explaining it. So my plan, okay. I've thought about a lot of ways I could do this, but it's to use Big Barkless. You know the big tree. I want to get him angry at me, and then get him to follow me all the way to the sinking palace and just trash the whole place with him and kill everyone. You think that would work?
It's just you.
Well, Big Barkless, I don't know if you've seen him, but he's quite mighty and powerful.
I lean into Cypher and I whisper, "Isn't that the tree that we kind of destroyed not long ago?"
Oh, goodness.
Because
You know
I'm
what, I've
pretty
suddenly
sure that tree is gone.
Yeah, Kriv threw it in the water.
I've suddenly
You-
recalled out of a clear blue sky that tree, your friend in battle, may not be available any longer. An
How come?
accident.
What happened?
Oh, Kriv.
Who's Kriv?
He's not so much a person as a thing. Think of it like a tidal wave or an avalanche. Oh, it's the person trying to grab you. But
Oh,
believe me, he
beast.
only did it because he thinks in some strange way I asked him to.
Kriv just goes and stares at Cypher like, huh?
She takes her plan that she had unrolled for you and scrunches it up and just throws on the ground. Okay, well, that's another plan. It's not going to work. I'll never get rid of him. I'll never get rid of him. I guess maybe I'll have to join the league and fight with him to get rid of Gulab at least. Then I'll have to get rid of Illig, but that's another story.
Could the crate be in another hut?
There are plenty of huts.
Are we harassing this poor frog person and the crate is in another hut, possibly?
The princess is in another castle.
I was
Okay.
going to do an investigation check to see if there's anything buried around the back of this house.
Go for it.
Any disturbed earth or anything like that?
Yeah.
Just
Super smart.
ooh, but I rolled a 5.
Okay.
You suck.
That's a 10.
No. Hey, Valgrim, what are you doing?
How long do you take to search?
I mean, I would assume I was doing it this entire time that they're harassing the frog because I saw that nothing was going to come out of that.
Harassing?
Harassing is the right word.
Absolutely harassing that poor frog.
No.
Fine conversation.
You start looking around the back of the hut and all around it.
Poor cat.
There's a few mushroom, a few trees and bushes. The ground seems undisturbed. You took a pretty long look, and you think you covered everything.
Well,
So, do you have any other plans to get rid of that stupid king and his kids and pretty much everyone that stands for that stupid soggy court?
Information that wins coups like you plan to pull off assassinations.
But then there's just
Information.
another king being placed, and I'm just done with those theatrics and those useless power struggles.
And that is why you must carefully plan.
I've been planning. Look at those. Some of those are really good plans.
Yes, yes. You're focused on the death, not on what comes after, which is really the hard part. Any man can die. So, what is the after? Otherwise, you shouldn't even be thinking about this step.
I hadn't thought about it that far ahead. I was just thinking that Big Barkless would just trash everything
Oh,
and
well,
kill everyone.
certainly there's never any atrocities that occur in a power vacuum. That never happens.
Well, you seem much wiser than me. Then how would you do it?
Oof. You do not want the king's children to be the next in charge, eh? They would be even worse than the king, correct?
Yes.
Seek a leader amongst your people, someone wise. And unfortunately, in this condition, in this case, someone strong, someone who can fight.
Well,
Is there someone like that amongst your people?
I
Good
don't
looking and
know
rich
if
doesn't hurt.
I don't know how strong or wise or good looking Illig is. But he is planning something as well that I've heard. He's my neighbor.
we do know about Illig. I told you guys about the note that was given to me.
I knew that name sounded familiar. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's the.
It's gonna get back to us after a month.
It was like some
just
kind
knew
of
my-
baron. That some
Yeah,
kind of
he's
baron
like-
that. Yeah,
Baron of Mug Stump, I think.
right.
Baron of Muckstump, yes.
Muck.
And you
Dump.
you
We
were
got
told
invited
Valgrim
to-
to go see him to the south, which is pretty much around where you are right now. So since there's no Big Barkless, guess I'll go back to planning. If you do join Illig, you will let me know.
Tell me.
Is there
Yes?
something of yours Bavlorn is after?
Other than my good looks, and she's kind of nothing.
No, I mean something you can do. Are you important to your people in any way?
Well, I help the king make decisions. He rarely listens. Other than that, no.
Well, wait.
Honestly,
Would your people say that?
you look around this soggy court. Everyone's useless here. I don't even know why we're here anymore. Just everyone trying to please Bavlorna, trying to be in power, to just get killed a month after. So if Illig has a plan to get rid of King Gullop, I'll take it.
Do you know of anything else Bav would like in the surrounding huts, or if there's something that she's mentioned before?
I don't directly talk to her.
Has she sent her little warnings around to gather things and you shoot them away, or is there any kind of interaction that seemed
She's
suspicious?
she's looking for a book.
What kind of book?
I think the king called it the Big Book of Bad Blood. She keeps the names of everyone that wronged her in that book, and she misplaced it.
She misplaced it, and do you know where it is?
I do.
Could you help us get to it? Or is it kept somewhere really safe so that she can't get to it either?
King has it. I suggested to him that he steals it from Pavlorna, so that Pavlorna kills him. That didn't quite work yet.
So the king has the book, and Pavlorna's just letting him have it? Hasn't done anything to get it back?
I'm not sure she knows where it is.
I thought she knew everything here.
Apparently not. So please, I'm gonna get back to my planning. But if you do find another plan that's better than mine, or if you can fix Big Darkless in some ways, let me know.
Those are really mean Brie.
Will do. Thank you for all your help.
You're welcome. You didn't attack me or barge in or anything. Please get out now.
I mean, we didn't all do that. We tried to do it somewhat calmly and respectfully, but you know.
It happens. Sorry, that was that was an Olivia response, not an Ember response.
You know, and it happens. You gotta understand.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, my AC started working again. Aha.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I mean,
that's gonna feel great.
I'm gonna die.
No,
soon.
I meant it. Fuck yeah.
And I don't know how you do it. My house stays
I'm
at
gonna die.
64.
It stays what?
My house stays at 64, so I don't.
60?
64, yeah.
Ooh!
That's
Are
what we
you-
do
Dude.
year round. It gets colder in the winter, but because we turn off.
17.
We did 74 in the
Yeah,
hot,
we
middle
do
of the hot summer. It
74.
would fry our air conditioner probably.
We're at
Ooh.
71
Yeah, no,
pretty
ours,
much all the
ours can't
time.
go below 70s.
Yeah, no, that's the joy of living in Massachusetts. I don't know what weather over 65 looks like unless I go outside, but you know.
Unless you go outside. Was that what you said?
Yeah, we've been through a heat wave this whole summer, so I guess I can't really say
Oh,
that.
hold on. What's your definition of heat wave?
Well, we've been in like the 90s all summer, like the 90s and 80s. That has been horrible.
Oh no.
But we're in the north.
Yeah, why are you sounding sarcastic, sir?
Because I am.
I go out in shorts and a tank top when it's in its like 50s and 40s. Like, I like the cold. I can't deal with the heat.
You would not like living here then.
No,
Heat wave for us is 110.
I'll move to Antics.
Yeah.
All right. As you leave the hut, where are you heading next? There is a path leading west, and east is where you are coming from.
I'll follow the
puppy.
Are there any other huts around that we can go sort of check out to find a crate?
To the west,
Or
you see another hut past the river.
I mean, she just.
Do we
just
think that that's the Baron's home?
She said Illig was her neighbor.
That might be the Baron's hut.
Do we want to talk to him about it, or just go on another
Sure,
little
I don't know.
side quest?
All of these bullywugs seem so murderous, and I'm just... It's very upsetting.
It's the wrong chat. Shit.
Yeah, it is.
My full bad. Hold on, let me delete all that. Ignore.
What'd you do?
Screen cap, screen cap.
It's all the evil plans she has in Strahd.
No, I
Yep.
just realized I forgot to post it, and it's on my computer.
Who to
so-
marry? It's marry, fuck, kill.
Marry Sarwa.
Oh god.
S-
Okay, anyway, so
Fraud.
we're playing a different game.
And kill the king.
Different game. All right. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
focus.
We
To the
do much
west,
that.
are other huts that you can see in the distance.
I'm sorry. Sorry, that was not at you guys. That was at...
A dog. I mean, it seems like the bullywugs seem to just die regardless of what we do, so I'm not overly concerned about killing this king.
Well, everybody dies regardless of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really accurate.
Touche.
I think we just affect the speed and the quantity of speed and quality.
I mean, if we're gonna go get the crate, we need to get the crate.
Yes.
How do we even know what this crate is or when we find it?
I'm not sure,
We're
because
up-
this whole thing has me questioning what a crate is.
Well, weren't we just told that most likely it's the book in which she keeps all her vendettas? So we know
That's
that
not a
within the-
crate.
Well, it's probably stored in a crate.
Well, how would she know that?
She
She
said it was with the
probably-
king, and the king is at the sunken palace, not in a hut.
True.
I'm mixing up kings now. Sorry, I've been listening to...
There are too many frogs.
20 frogs.
Uh,
Going through the recap.
She was
I
talking
can
about
be-
a crate in a hut. The
Crate in a
book is in the sunken palace, so it's not the same thing.
Okay.
But
We could
I'm
get
not
both of
sure.
those though to have more leverage.
Yeah, I feel like
Agree
we
with that.
would need more leverage with her for sure.
But I don't.
Even though we'll go
Am I
to
missing something, friends? Because where is crate?
This is an
We're
excellent
operating
question.
on little to no information about this crate, and yeah,
Have we checked all of the huts?
No, you
no,
have checked
we've only went to one.
literally
We
one.
checked one.
Well, let's go check the other huts. Leo, flybys. Stay within 100 feet of Leo, and I would like. I desperately need an escort. Someone.
As you
Ember
send
does
Leo.
her.
Her what?
Are you in your little form now?
Yeah, she's still
Fairy
still
form.
little. She just kind of holds.
All right, just well, I'll pick you up and put you on my shoulder. Just sort of buzz to the right if I'm gonna walk into something, will you?
Sure.
All right,
It's just like, okay.
Okay.
we're in this.
Uh,
We're in this together, Ember. You and me.
You send Leo to the west, and after seeing a bridge, you spot two huts, one to the right of you and one to the left. The one to the right has a few more footprints leading up to it. The one to the left is slightly larger and has big frog footprints on the outside.
I feel like Ember is steering Cypher like it's Ratatouille.
Careful, I'm concentrating. Leo, whiz by close so I can hear.
Which
Get him
one?
polite. First first on the one to the right.
Okay.
Somewhere near a window or a chimney or something where I could hear.
Okay. The map is going to change, but only Leo can see that so far.
That's just my favorite thing ever. Maybe I'll tell you all what I see. Maybe I won't.
You see a extremely similar hut to the one you just left. Wood hut and a thatched roof. No windows in this one. You can
Oh.
hear talking inside.
We have an
It's-
extremely important task for you to watch the road and make sure no one is sneaking up on us and not going anywhere near the door or barging in.
Who are you saying that to?
Kriv, give him not to be near this hut. Please watch the road.
Okay, can I
Kriv
make
is
out what
not watching the road.
can I make out what the voices are saying?
You can hear a couple of bullywugs talking, and since there's no windows, it's hard to tell. Can you give me a perception check, please?
Sure.
Woohoo's
Leo,
perception.
yeah. Oh, come on. Dice curse.
You can't really tell what they are saying. However, you do recognize one voice. Somebody you fought before. You think you recall the royal champion, Sir Volp, Knight of the Bright Fins, that you have fought in the proving ground.
Okay, definitely remember him. There's an old friend inside. So Rolf Poop Pants of whatever.
Oh, I liked his cape.
Is it problematic to say I can't tell the frogs apart?
It might be. It
It
truly might be.
And by the way, that's the whole thing.
Well. That's a really cool picture. And I want more information, but are we just barging up again?
Oh, I think that went really badly last time.
I mean, didn't we get an invitation to this? Is this the Baron's hut?
You don't know.
Maybe.
But it seems like it, and we got an invitation for it.
I think this is the next door neighbor per se, because I don't think that's what she said. It was just their neighbors. So one of these huts probably belongs to the Baron.
Regardless, I think we should knock.
Definitely
Yes,
knock.
knocking is
I'm
quite polite.
very pro knocking.
Hey, and Lotte will step forward.
Okay.
I'm a
You
friendly
all
girl.
approach. Who stays behind?
Kriv does.
Kriv stays behind. Okay. Are you testing out effects?
Who?
Kriv? Horrific nightmares from Dragonmark.
Yep, I was trying to.
Okay, cool.
It would come relevant soon
But,
enough.
pardon?
What?
Nothing. Please continue.
Don't worry.
I feel like this is because I hit him.
Just a Kriv thing.
As you approach the door, it is closed.
I would like to knock.
Okay. You knock, and after a few moments, you hear a bullywug on the other side of the door says, "Who is it?"
What is our title? Knight of the something.
I don't remember.
We have a dead fly pin, and we are members of the nobility of the Soggy Court, and we are here to speak with you.
Yeah.
Push the note under the floor.
Push a note?
And I have something to write with?
You do. Probably.
These are bold accusations for somebody who's probably illiterate. I mean, I don't do that. Never mind.
Lotte, are we doing all
Ember is
this, or
not
do you want to just
illiterate.
go in?
I think we should just go in. I tried. This is what happens when you try to be nice.
Kriv, would you like to be the one that makes us all still feel morally superior and breaking the door?
Kriv is 100 feet back at the road.
Well, he's trying to.
I think we have.
When did he stop being right next to me?
When the roads crossed.
Can we slide the
Notice
letter
him
under the
leave?
door?
Did he sneak away?
You guys just kept walking. I just stood still.
Oh, come
Lottie
on.
told
I
him
didn't
to
notice
stay.
the giant.
Lottie
Oh.
told him to stay back, and he did.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I
Well,
did.
Lottie told me to stay back and watch the road. I'm not watching the road. I'm just staying back. Are we good?
Forgot about
I
that.
give up. Never mind. I'll be the bad guy this time. Leo, hover just above me. I have Leo hover just above my head. And
Okay.
I'm going to step forward, knock on the door. Hello, hello!
What do you want?
Hello, open up quick!
What do you want?
There's a bird!
Is Ember still on your shoulder?
I can't hear what you're saying when you're shouting. The
Might
microphone
pick it
doesn't
up.
pick it up.
That's it. I'm ordering that mic this week. All right.
Ken's about to get a lot louder.
I bet you have no idea. Shitty little mic. All right. I go. I'm under attack. A bird. A bird. My eyes. Dear God, sir. I could lose my eyes.
Roll.
I have Leo start darting at my head so that if anybody were looking, I'd be like, oh, God. God.
Okay. Roll persuasion with advantage, please.
Is Ember still singing?
I like it when Kent is just us screaming and we all we hear is sometimes.
It doesn't matter what I'm saying. It's the emotion that counts.
Kriv, you do hear all of that.
I should have guided
Okay,
myself.
Kree's
for
gonna
this
start running.
shenanigan. Oh!
Woo!
Oh no, it was advantage. Oh, was it? It's okay.
I
That's
gave
correct.
you
It
advantage,
was.
yes.
Yes! I did something right. I shouldn't be this excited.
Okay, so I hear. What does Kriv hear exactly?
You hear Cypher being attacked by a bird.
Okay, well, Krieg's gonna start running towards you guys.
Okay. Cypher, behind the door, you start hearing, boss, should I let him in? And then you hear plaques being removed from the door. After 30 seconds, the door opens. And inside,
Oh God! I have Leo fly inside and start freaking out, flying around the ceiling, fluttering. Have everybody freak out and then have Leo fly back out, and I'll just jump just inside and put my back against the wall. Oh my God! Thank you.
okay. As Leo enters, one of them is going to try and catch him.
Ooh, distract the shit out of him with.
I think you've done enough.
I want to close. I will
8.
just.
What's his AC?
Oh, I can't cloak of billowing or something and try to distract the guy. That's fine. Okay. What's his?
No,
AC?
one of the bullywug jumps to the ceiling to try and catch the bird that was attacking you and misses. And
Okay.
Leo heads back outside.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna try to distract the guy. Right. Oh, thank you, fine sirs. Thank you. I look around the room. Is that a crate right there? Is that what that is?
That is a crate. The guards.
In horrible fear, trying not to let them act first, stumble across the room and just lean against it. Oh my goodness, the fatigue. Have you ever survived a bird attack, sir? I tell you, it is something.
We hunt birds, and they're all pointing spears at you. Sir Volp recognizes you.
Thank
and
you.
says,
I'm so glad you brought your weapons. I feel safer already.
"The weapons are not for the bird; they're for you. What are you doing here?"
What do you
That's
mean?
very nice.
Did they leave the door open?
Yes,
I
the
don't
doors. No, I think Cypher said he closed back the door so that the bird doesn't come back
Cypher,
in.
is Ember still on your shoulder?
But it's not like It's not. I didn't lock it or anything.
No, you did not lock it.
Pushed close. Nice latch. And now I am going to ensure they are all looking at me as much as humanly possible for the next few seconds. And I will unleash the cloak of billowing and have it around me and try to have some of it drape over the crate and go, now, fine sirs. We've put that stuff in the past, of course. I mean, look, you're still walking. So poop.
When will you stop calling me that?
Oh, I've
We've shed blood together.
You are correct, sir. I should not call you so. You are the Knight of the Bright Fence, and I will call you such in the future.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, you got our note. Is that why you're here?
Your note. Absolutely. Do I remember a note?
Valgrim
Yes,
got a
we got
note.
a note
And-
from
and-
Valgrim.
Yeah,
But I don't
True
think
Valgrim.
Valgrim told us about it.
I did.
Valgrim,
indeed
you want
tell
to share with the
everybody
group?
You
You
did.
did. Yeah.
Did he?
Yes. Before this day started.
Absolutely.
A month ago.
I get so many notes, though. I am sure I got yours. Just remind me.
You're here to join the rebellion against the king.
100%.
As you leaned over the crate, you did notice scratched on it the initials B.
Yeah, you be careful with initials on stuff. I have my
Baby.
monster are Bjorn Jaeger, and now I've the BJ jokes have never stopped.
Baby.
Somebody sent me socks. Anyway,
Well, the Baron Illig. Let me show you his artwork because they all look the same. Approaches you. And says,
Lotte.
"Are you the leader of your group?"
me.
Yes, you.
No. I just run my mouth the most.
That I can see.
No, actually, you would hear it. You hear it when people talk. But fine, sir. Go on.
You came to join the rebellion. Are you ready to act against the king?
Act, sing, perform in any way that you need.
Perfect. All we really want to do is stick a dagger in his eye.
That
As
is
simple as
oddly
that.
specific.
I don't know. There were a lot of different plans for different ways this could go down. Have you thought
Nice.
about? Oh, from your friend, maybe. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Your friend is an odd one.
I don't know what you mean. However, just out of curiosity, could I use all of you in a clandestine mission?
They all look at you interested. What kind of mission?
I have it under good authority that nearby, right now, a deadly assassin hired by the king has come, searching for malcontents, looking to root them out one by one, and drown them in the swamps.
Who?
No one's ever seen them, but they move like a striking viper in the shadows. My friends can lead you there.
And they want to take the throne?
They do. Come with me while we have a chance.
Roll deception, please. What
Trying to think of
advantage?
how I'm going to mouth. I'm gonna lead these guys away, steal the crate.
Let me check your
As a
cloak. I
go-
don't quite remember if it grants you any bonuses for
I
that.
don't even remember either, but it's cool.
Is it the Cloak of Bellowing?
It's an enhanced cloak of billowing. Yes.
Oh.
It billows harder.
You know what? It does give you advantage on your next deception or performance.
Hey,
If you use one charge, which I think you did.
I be using, because I'm -1 to everything on charisma.
Yeah, deception advantage, please.
Which seems a little odd considering Cypher.
Considering you talk so much, apparently it says nothing of worth.
How's it look from the glass house of yours over there?
Pardon?
I was standing by to help you when you needed me. I'm hurt. All right.
Okay. They say, okay, yes, we'll follow you. Can one of your friends stay behind to guard the crate? It's a gift for Bavlorna. Once we take power.
Gift for Bavlorna.
Yes, to get on our good sides once I become king.
All right. If you like, I can leave a guard.
Yes, please.
All right. Follow me.
And he also leaves one guard behind.
Shit.
Okay.
At which point does Kriv start bellowing down the road towards them all?
You're there. And you see a group of 4 bullywugs following Cypher to I don't know where.
Yeah, me either.
Let me show you the big map.
No idea. I made all that shit up. So now, somebody get the damn crate. I'll be back in a minute.
So right now, you are right here.
Okay. Let me check something. One of my abilities.
Okay, Ember is gonna go kind of try to sneak off a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, can I stay behind at the hut as well?
Yes. I assume that
I'm
only
gonna-
Cypher was leaving.
You're
Who
not
is
gonna
following
help me.
Cypher?
Somebody
Who-
help
No,
me.
no, no.
I-
Okay, so
You're small.
Ember's gonna try to sneak off, and then she's gonna go turn into something, and she's going to attack them.
Take it.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going off with Cypher.
She's leaving. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else following Cypher and Ember?
Nope.
Okay.
Feel it
Let's do that part first.
Okay.
Ember, what are you transforming into? And can
Something
you
that
give
I'm
me a
not gonna die immediately once they like actually decide to attack me. Can
you give me a
let's
stealth check
go.
first, please?
Yes, sir. This is gonna be the thing that makes breaks it, cause she's not that sneaky. Fuck!
Okay. They are distracted right now. And I rolled a 1.
God. Okay. Let me just remind myself what her funny forms are. Oh, I got it. Okay. She's gonna turn into a dire wolf.
A dire wolf. Okay.
Alright.
Where are you guys heading?
No clue. So we've been over here.
Yeah.
What as it fades into the mist here, what's that like?
Where?
Here.
It's it gets to the edge of a lake surrounding the whole
Got it.
of the swamp.
Feel you. Okay. I don't want to just take them back towards the sunken palace. Let's go. Let's live dangerously. I'm gonna take this way, and I'm gonna have Leo fly ahead.
Okay.
I'll say, oh, gentlemen, you must beware. There's a beast afoot. One so dangerous that a single bite from it can kill.
The two bullywugs that don't look too strong kind of step back. But Sir Volp draws his weapons like, I am ready.
Yes, you are brave, Sir Vol. So you are so brave. Follow me.
Show us that beast. They are all following you.
I hope the beast will at least give us time to get closer to its lair. But should we see it, we will all rally back at the hut.
Do not want us to slay it?
If we should become separated. You do not risk a bite, sir. It could be your death. Flee. Flee as far as you can from the place where it attempted to bite you. Do not stop. Do not look back.
If there is a beast around, we must slay it.
I agree. You're right. Totally right. Fight to the death.
I tried.
Whenever she gets a chance, she'll jump out in the road and probably face off with the one bullywug.
No, it's worse than I thought. It's a lycanthrope.
So, right in front of you, Ember and the direwolf, what do? You jump in front of them?
Yeah, she'll just jump out in front of them and kind of stand off against them and just probably doesn't completely know what they've been told, so she's just gonna kind of stalk up to them. Wait until they see if they react.
They as they all see you, they all draw their weapons and start approaching.
Dope.
Starting to
She's
surround you.
going to try her very darndest to be very distracting for a little bit. So she'll probably like stalk around them for a bit and then like fully drawing it out. She'll attack them, but she's not actually trying to hurt them. So
Okay,
she
well,
just kind of
we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Oh no.
balls. All right, let's do this.
Too tired to die. Can't kill me when I'm tired, Gabe.
Let me fix something for Ember on the Discord.
Is that
Notice
a
he didn't
rule?
answer
Because
me.
I'll use that rule too. I like that rule.
Can't kill me when I'm tired.
Ember, are you
know
able
it's
to tell me if you're too loud or too quiet in the chat and the stream? Or
Oh, it's that I was. Oh, I turned my input up.
oh, okay,
Just
okay.
because I had it down and I forgot that I had it down. I found it.
Yeah, I adjusted it.
Got him. I'm the Beast Slayer.
Is that your dire wolf there?
Cypher, I need
Yep, I got him.
initiative from you, please.
Initiative.
Yes,
Dare you?
I dare.
I hate rolling dice. As a
Yeah,
player.
they don't like you.
Your initiative roll was pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. I rejoice.
Whee! Yay!
I feel as if we are without bullywug.
Oh my god, this direwolf is
It
so
is.
big on the map.
It'd be like that.
No, this is canon.
Yeah, you're as big as a building.
Yep, she's a very ginormous and fearsome beast.
Funnily enough, I did not have a map planned for that.
That's really?
How unprepared.
And Ember, you are the first one to act.
All right. Because she knows she can kind of get away with it, she's gonna attack Cypher. And by that, she just means, she's just gonna kind of lunge at him and probably, like, pad paw at him, and then, like, she's just, like, trying not to actually hurt anybody.
Okay. And
I lean
Cypher.
forward and play into it.
Okay. All right. So no attack rolls, because you won't get your claws out, but you'll try. Give me a performance, actually, please.
This is
Well,
gonna
both
end
of
so
you?
well for me.
I hate it when I don't get my
That's
claws
totally performance.
This should be
Trying
interesting.
to
on. Something I'm
act
good at.
something out.
Okay.
The two not charismatic people trying to make this work. All right.
Oh, that's
She
Leo.
looks.
Ember, that was perception.
It was perception.
Do I
That's a good roll,
re-roll
though.
or do I just? Can I just add it? Can I just do the correct modifiers?
What's your pluses for performance?
I have a +0.
Okay.
I have
No,
+7 to the other
your
one.
17 can stand, and the -1 for
Yes!
for Cypher as well. Okay, so Ember, you lounge forward at Cypher, and you look extremely threatening. You it actually kind of scares the other bullywugs around you. And how do you react with that 5 Cypher as you get hit by a paw from Ember?
I go. No, not not Gristlepaw. It's Gristlepaw runs me on knives. And I immediately turn and be like, Gristlepaw will make your dongle drop off. Run!
And any other actions for your turn, Ember? Otherwise, it will be Cypher's.
That will be it.
Okay, Cypher, you get to act.
Don't I get an illusion from that? No, it's just disguise self.
It's disguise self with your cloak, yes. Let me check to be sure.
Disguise self,
Yeah,
you look like you're
disguise
wounded.
self. What was that, Chris?
Disguise myself as myself, but with a huge claw wound on my chest.
That's possible, right?
I'm disguising myself as my wounded self.
Let me
Me,
think about
but
that.
with like -20 HP.
That would
That's
sell
fucking cool,
the.
though. That's fucking cool. Yeah.
That is. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. You can't change your body types. You must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement lens. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you.
I really can't think of a way that you wouldn't be able to do that. And the illusion becomes apparent to whoever touches you. But the person touching you right now knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just evil rent claw mark and just black tendrils of disease spreading out from it.
Okay. All right. That's amazing.
I have my moment.
The first
She
Billywog.
kind of just snarls at the rest of them, like.
Can you roll intimidation with advantage, Kent, please?
Oh, come on, man. It can be anything but charisma.
It's okay. I'm giving them disadvantage.
Hey!
Hey!
The first Billywog yells, "I don't want my stuff to fall off," and he runs away. Runs to the west, going up a hill towards a guard tower. The second one,
Sure.
Sir Volp, will not have disadvantage, however. Let's see if he gets frightened by that. Rolls an 11 and does not have much. And so he also starts running away. Third one. Stands his ground, and he's trembling in his. It's almost like he's petrified and can't move. But he's holding his spear and is going to try and poke you, Ember, with his weapon
That's okay.
for a 16 to hit.
This is an excellent question. How much is that? Definitely will hit. Yeah, she's got a 14. Easy.
You'll take 3 piercing damage.
This is okay.
Just to the scratch.
Different definition of okay.
He has multi-attack, so he's going to do it again. Another
Yeah,
attack.
Alright.
22 to hit.
That will
For
hit.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Leo's turn. Anything for Leo?
These idiots really gonna fight us. Alright.
One of them is so far.
I can't see anybody. This is all theater of the mind, right? So
Yes, it is.
that's fine. I'll just have Leo. I want him to come down and distract. Sir Volp's not gonna run away.
Let me. Sir Volp is already running away. Let me do one thing so that you can see the tokens, though.
How did I miss that he was running away? That's awesome. Okay.
Lighting. Global illumination. Save changes. Do you see
there
everything
are
now?
things there. Yeah, I do.
It's not. It's still kind of theater of mind. It's not a battle map.
Gotcha. I feel you. Okay.
You
So
just
in
need to
that
know what
case,
Leo is doing.
is that guy fight? Seem like he's fighting?
So this guy is fighting. This guy running away. This guy's running away.
Okay, I'm gonna send Leo to start dive bombing that guy's head. Don't hurt him. Try to stay out of his melee range, but all he should see is feathers.
Okay. All right. Trying to blind him and distract him. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Illig. Let's see if he gets frightened. That's cocked. Gotta honor the cock. That's from Dimension 20. Does not get frightened and will try to attack you, Ember, with his glaive.
All right. So just remind myself. Okay.
Did he save? Wait, he hit.
He hit.
Yeah, I know he saved. How much for what's the
Wait,
It's a 16 to hit.
silvery barbs.
that will hit? Oh,
Silvery barbs. So you will know that you're using silvery barbs on him, though.
Wait.
don't worry.
wait.
You don't need to do that. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
I want him to hit you. Bothers me.
What do you know?
Silvery barbs, yes or no?
He's
He gets ready to and just. Well struck, sir.
Okay. For 6 damage, Ember.
she's good.
And
I'll
we try
remember
to
that.
attack you again. Rolls a 1.
Come on in.
Ember, it's your turn. There is
Okay,
Willy
can
Wild
I?
and Illig fighting you.
All right. Can I attack the glaive and not him? Can I try to snap the glaive in half?
Okay, yeah. Give me an attack roll.
All right. I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's see. R, and then let's do regular bite, which is +5. D22. 20.
Yeah, okay. You get a hold of his weapon and you try to bite it in half. Roll me your damage.
Okay.
How much HP does a glaive have?
It's a good point. I don't know. Sorry, I'm doing the whole I don't want to actually hurt these people thing.
I mean, honestly, we could. If we wanted to side with the king.
They're just frogs. They don't have rights.
Well, if we wanted to side with the king.
But do we care about these people that much?
Okay, I'm gonna
I
say
know
that
you don't.
the glaive snaps in half.
Yes. Okay, she's just trying to be really intimidating. She's just trying to get him to stop.
He's got a disadvantage on his next wisdom saving throw.
All right, yeah. Then she's just gonna face off the other one. Just kind of get all up in his grill.
It's like puff of
That's
smoke coming out of your nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every
Cypher.
amphibian for itself. Alright, I'm gonna start running, and what I'm looking for, DM, is anywhere a little divot in the ground, a tussock, something to dodge behind, and then I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot and Misty Step further away behind something where they can't see, and just drop.
There's a lot of bushes and yeah, there's plenty of room like that. So you Misty
I want
Step.
them to think I'm going north, then Misty Step to cover back towards the direction from which I came, towards.
So you run north, and when you're behind a bush, you Misty Step back to the other direction. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to roll for that. That's cool. Let's see if this guy keeps running. He's dashing towards that guard tower, and he's yelling, "Guards! Guards! Guards!" Sir Volp as well is running and screaming. This one, let's see if he gets scared. He does get scared, rolls an 11, and starts running away. You have a chance to do a opportunity attack if you want. Okay. Leo was blinding that guy as well. Whoops.
Did anybody drawn a ranged weapon?
No.
Is there anyone up on the tower that could shoot at Ember?
It's quite far, so from that distance, no. But you do see figures through the fog and the guard tower. Yes, it is higher in altitude and elevation.
Okay, so not worth sending Leo up there to.
It's the map is.
I got you.
It's at least 200 feet away.
Okay, all right. Then I'm going to have Leo disengage up and clear these fools as much as possible.
Okay.
As high straight up as possible, and then head towards me.
It's gonna go 120 feet. Okay. Illig, let's see if he without any weapons to fight with is going to run away. Roll the 5.
Ooh.
And I'm going to stop the combat there. As you
good
manage to frighten everyone with your theatrics.
Ember.
All right.
Hi.
Not bad.
Well done.
If I had to guess what
yeah,
would happen during that session, that wouldn't come to my mind.
Okay, now I would love to wait and hear what they were doing while we were gone.
Yes, we're gonna jump back. I'm gonna change the music real quick. We're gonna look at what they're doing, and then we're gonna take a break. Back in the hut. What are you guys doing? As Cypher led most of the bullywugs away, and you were left behind to guard that crate, basically.
Well, after giving a look to Maeve, Lotte is going to enter the hut, making sure Maeve is out of sight.
I will give a slight nod to Lotte as she walks in.
As you walk in, Lotte, you spot that crate right here, and one guard inside of the hut.
I see the guard.
You do see the guard, yes.
Yeah. So Lottie's gonna open the door and she's gonna walk in, and she's gonna say, I'm sorry, I don't suppose you've seen a man walking by here. I heard awful screaming and it looked like someone was having their eyes pecked out by a bird. Do you know where that person could have went?
Yes, I did see someone. He said he saw a beast, and he brought my friends over to try and slay it.
Oh, a beast? Could you tell me where this was?
I have no idea. I I had to leave behind, stay behind to protect that crate,
Oh,
protect the base.
I see. Do you have any idea where they could have gone? Could you step outside and point me to a direction?
Sure. And he goes outside to look a bit in the distance to try and find where they are, and kind of hear the battle a little bit in the distance. You guys have walked at least 200 feet away from the hut, so it's a little bit hard to hear. But so I think they went that way, pointing to the west.
It's gonna point the wrong direction and just go, oh, that way. Point away from the hut.
As Lotte is trying to distract this guard, I'm gonna sneak in real stealthy and attempt to open the crate in a very quiet way.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Absolutely.
So we can hear them fighting from here. Is that what you said?
It's very faint, but yes.
And it's pointing that direction. So can I like pick this guy up and then start running that direction?
Oh.
You can try. Give me an athletics, please.
I just want to know, do I roll with advantage since there's no one else in here?
No, you did go past the guard, so you roll normal.
Fine.
I got.
And you're just
It's a
rolling
23.
20s
It's
everywhere?
okay.
Advantage.
Okay. First, let's see Kriv. Athletics. Opposed athletics. Oh shit. I rolled a 19. They have plus 1, 20. So
I have a +2, or more than that actually. I have a +7 to my athletics.
well, since you caught him off guard, I'm gonna let you grab him. He's gonna try and fight you off, though. What are we doing? Let me go. What are you doing?
Well, we need your help to fight the beast. Of course, we're panicking.
Okay, so you guys are running off in the direction of the fight. Maeve, what are you doing inside?
I will try to open up this crate in the least damaging way possible to see what's inside.
On top of the crate, first of all, are hunting gear, heavy crossbow, a few bolts, hunting traps. Inside, once you open it, it is not locked. You see 7 woodland animal carcasses.
My goodness. Okay. I wasn't expecting that as a gift for Bavlorna. Can I look over at Valgrim and ask if he still has that bag of holding?
You are inside the hut alone.
I know, I just see Valgrim by the door, that's why.
Okay. Well,
now that the guard's been taken away and kidnapped by Kriv, I was going to go in.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so,
have the bag of holding.
So I'll kind of let Valgrim know, there's a bunch of dead animals in here, and I don't know if this is what Bavlorna was looking for, or what, but I mean, should we take it?
Is that all that's in the crate?
7 woodland animal carcasses. So there's a skunk in there. There's a beaver. There's other woodland animals that are a bit too messed up to really know what they are. But yeah.
That's all that's in there?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
it
I don't
does
know.
not smell great.
I'm not too sure what she would want with this, but she wants something in a crate, and they were going to offer this to Bavlorna, so maybe she likes dead woodland creatures? I don't know.
She is a hag.
She is. So if you can put those in the bag of holding, I'll try and close the crate back up.
Isn't she also a taxidermist?
Ah,
You're
yes,
not there,
she
Cypher,
is.
though.
Oh, so
She is a taxidermist, but you're not there.
But I missed it.
Yeah, but this is happening all at the same time.
How dare we?
So if you can put those dead animals in the bag of holding, I'll try and replace the top of the crate with all the hunting gear on top of it properly so it doesn't look like it was moved at all.
Yeah, I'll put them in the bag of holding.
What else is in the bag of holding right now? Just out of
Uh,
curiosity, as you put dead bodies in there.
But
currently,
it's tiny bodies. It's not that big. Like, they're just tiny.
It's not about the size or anything. It's more like this blood that's gonna get on everything, you know?
it's just my equipment,
Okay. All right.
my
Well, you have 7.
adventuring gear.
Okay. You have 7 stinky woodland creatures in your bag of holding now.
Great.
And I'll make sure to replace all the traps and stuff on top of the crate so it seems as untouched as possible.
Okay.
I will help her with that.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And before anyone comes back, I will exit the hut.
Okay. Heist successful.
That's our other campaign, but I've got experience with it, so.
Okay, we're gonna take a short break, and I'll see everyone back by 10:20, please.
Buddy, you got it. 10 minutes. Adios.
All right.
Obrigada.
Thank you, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh
What?
yeah, you see that 92 I rolled?
God.
What?
I don't even think you can
Yeah.
Isn't Kent making us roll stats like as we make characters now?
No, not for us at least.
Oh.
I'm changing.
He's
I'm
never said
gonna.
anything to me.
You guys are. I use similar rules to Kent's for this campaign, but oh my god, does it create some powerful characters sometimes? And because
Yeah.
most modules are not balanced for 7 players, it just creates like power deficit in the monsters. So I'm not gonna use the stat trolling for my next campaign. They're gonna have the standard array, and that's it.
Yeah, I do understand that. I let people roll in the beginning of mine because I was like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be because I assumed there was gonna be like 3 of them in the beginning, and then it ended up being 5, and it works out pretty well to be still somehow balanced. But sometimes I just throw in an extra, just like a couple extra monsters in there, just because I'm like,
Yeah.
he's gonna beat this too easily.
Get to play
Tell Brie like charmed your dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a spell called Nefaire's Mischief. It is the greatest thing in the world, and it will make your DM hate you so much. It's just a giggle square sometimes. Like,
I can see it Ember's face.
every time it introduces an enemy, I happen to roll perfectly on the chart thing where it makes everyone in the square giggle. So it's like, oh, here's the new badass enemy, and they just laugh.
So, you know what? I have to I'm so bad at role playing NPCs, and then on top of that, now I've got to make them giggle the whole time. I'm like, what the? This is not damn. Oh no!
Oh,
Evil.
someone in this campaign should get it. It is great.
It
There's
makes so
been-
much more sense for this setting.
Fizbin Treasury of Dragons now bland. No, I'm kidding.
There's a square of mischief.
Yeah,
Brie
no.
will get it.
Every single time I throw a small fit, not like a huge fit. Like I'm like, you can do it. I'm just gonna be a little upset. I'll just be a little grumpy about it.
Yeah,
Let's-
it can either
let's-
make something difficult terrain, make them giggle, which turns them incapacitated, or like a few other things. Pretty good.
Let's resume. Kriv, you were running away with one of the bullywug towards the fighting. And
Yep.
as you are running, he is trying to escape your grapple. He's not quite able to do it. And yet, as you're running to the west, you see Cypher and Ember running back towards you. And you all start hearing an alarm coming from the tower to the west. Kind of like a foghorn blaring. What do you do?
So
We're
how
good. We're
far
good.
did I
We're
get?
good. We're good.
How far did I get?
You got all the way. I'll put the party token right here. You guys met in the middle.
With the bullet holding. Okay, I guess I'll set him down and be like, what are we doing now? Fuse look at his face.
He looks at Cypher that he saw leave earlier and says, "What's going on? Where's the beast?" And Cypher says, "Oh, the beast is going to attack us. Run!" And they're running.
You should help
towards the
everybody
east.
over at the tower. They're meeting at the tower. Go meet them at the tower.
Roll deception, please.
Fuck. Oh,
I rolled a 2.
To roll on my character sheet.
What do you roll for that? Insight?
Yeah, I rolled insight.
Okay,
You
I
do
hate
not.
it.
You know that she is lying. And oh my god, he nearly. Okay, so the bullywug starts running to the west, to the tower, towards the alarm.
Go go go
Just
go
staring
go
at
go
Ember
go go
like-
go go. I'll
They're following
explain
you guys, I
everything in a
guess.
second. Go go go.
Okay, you guys
Sorry,
go,
what did you
start
say?
going to the east.
You guys making a mission just to keep confused his entire freaking session.
I'm gonna place the token I assume that you're gonna keep running. I just want to move things along. I'm gonna put your tokens right here. I want to know what you are doing. Unless you want to stop before that.
I don't see a reason why we would stop before that.
Okay. So you can
So
make it
when
all
it
the way
goes
to the
to-
boats. To the boat. If you so wish.
Should we explain? Because we, as far as they know, there was a wolf in the forest. The crate's untouched, and we were about to ally with them. And we're supposed to meet back at the hut.
Yeah, Kriv missed a lot.
Um,
Kriv did
Cypher's
not
not there.
hear
It's all you, Ember.
Big Monster attacked Cypher and the rest of the group, and then they all run away, and we were going to meet them back at the hut, and it didn't, so maybe we should meet them back at the hut? I was the big monster. We don't need to explain that. It's all fine. Everything is fine.
As, you know, Kriv looks at Cypher with the big ass wound on his chest.
It's not. It looks very
don't
real.
worry
It's
about
actually
that.
a very.
I'm totally fine, friends.
It's all good. It's all good. Everything's fine.
And he drops the illusion and goes back to his regular self.
See, it's fine.
Kriv
Well,
just
I-
narrowed his eye. Kriv just narrowed his eyes at all of you and it's like aroused a little bit.
Did you guys get the crate?
We did. It was full of dead animals.
7
Huh.
to be precise.
Dead animals. Oh. It's disgusting.
Yeah, they're pretty
It
smelly.
is indeed.
Ember on her way out is gonna leave a big claw mark across the door to make it look like the dire wolf attacked it. She's not in her that form anymore, but she uses she's got that weird
primal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make it look like they had to run from there too. So she just kind of jostles that location. Keep running.
Kriv will
Nice.
toss over some tables and put some dents on the floor.
Thank you.
For no reason, just wants to.
Just yeah.
He sees Ember doing something with the doors. Like, okay, toss the table over.
we're tossing the place out.
Hair against the wall.
She just
Okay.
does
Yeah,
a
you
couple
trash the-
slashes in place. Like,
You trash the place.
Knock the crate over.
Maeve had placed the crate perfectly like it was before, and you guys just trash it.
No, just to try to make it look like no one went through that. Doesn't matter anymore.
sorry.
More convincing.
It's okay. Now they'll definitely know that we took all those dead animals, though.
No,
they'll
it
blame-
could
they'll blame
be
the
that the
direwolf.
beast took it, because yeah, she'll slash the thing. See? The
The beast,
wolf ate it.
the wolf with opposable thumbs ripped open the crate and stole everything inside and then carefully put it back together. Right.
No, she'll take the thing and she just kind of like slashes down the side of the crate. Just like it's ruined now.
Fortunately, I don't think the intelligence of frogs are very high, so maybe this will work.
I hope not.
I'll stick a javelin
Okay.
inside one of the walls.
Okay.
Keep it there.
What
Okay,
is
this
the
seems-
plan next, though?
Run.
Run where? You have
To
arrived at the
the-
boat.
I feel like maybe we should go attempt to get that. What's the book? Book of Blood or Blood Book or something to use as
Oh.
leverage,
The
perhaps.
big book of bad blood.
Okay.
There we go.
Big book of bad blood. We trashed the place. That's my notes.
Oh, though, before doing that, maybe a long rest.
Yes, we could take a nap before we steal from the king.
But we
in
can
his
take a long
house.
rest
because-
at the sunken palace, probably. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
We probably won't be allowed to do that anymore after we steal from him. Why do we keep stealing? Oh wait, no, this is not stealing.
He doesn't even know he has it. I think.
Oh. So he
Because
doesn't
they
own
said-
it.
Because I think it was the first frog lady person. I forget her name.
Yeah.
Lady Squelch Toe.
There we go. The toe person.
That's
the toe
awful.
frog. She said it was like planted where the king is, so that Bavlorna would find out and kill the king. But I don't think the king knows. If I understood
Okay.
correctly, I might be wrong. But I understood
So maybe
that
it's not stealing.
maybe it's just preventing him from getting killed by Bavlorna when she finds out it's there.
Which is a good deed.
We're saving him, basically.
We are saving him.
There we go.
All right, let's go save the king.
That's twice now we've saved them.
Let's go.
Twisted reasoning. I love it. Okay. You hop on the boat and start rowing to the other side where you have been sleeping for the last few days. The sunken palace. And as you arrive, only one guard is at the door. And as you enter, way less bullywugs now inside. It's as if some of them were called away somewhere. Let me put the map.
Mysterious direwolf attack.
Well, this will make it all the easier to save the king.
There we go.
Do you say that out loud among the bullywugs that are around us?
There's maybe 3 bullywugs inside now.
Not specifically, but she's like, I don't need to be embarrassed. We're saving the king. It's cool.
The mayor approaches as you enter and asks, do you know what the alarm is all about?
Well, it sounds like our friend Cypher fought a very scary, mangy beast in the woods, and I imagine they're trying to find the beast. I'm too scared to go look for it. That sounds terrifying.
It does. Let's bar the doors. Let's barricade ourselves inside.
That
It most certainly is the kind that feasts on the flesh of frogs.
Oh. He kind of shakes in his boots a little bit and goes to lock the door right here.
Maybe just go lay down.
Okay, good night.
He's not sleeping yet. Lay down.
Are you guys getting ready for a long rest?
Are we?
I mean, can we look for the book first and then take a long rest? Because I feel like
You can roll investigation if you want. Where are you looking, though?
is this where the king lives? Like, is this like a room where he usually sleeps?
The only place you've seen the king at was at the gazebo to the west of here.
And the other room back there was the queen's room? Is that it?
Yeah, the west right here to the left is the prince, the Glumf the Eighth, the Dauphin of Downfall. And the room to the right is Merva III, princess of the Soggy Court.
So
There's a
not-
lower floor to this building as well.
We have not
It
explored
is
it.
partly underwater.
Do we know what's down there already, or should we ask?
You have not visited the lower floor.
So can I casually ask one of the guards that looks the most helpful? What's down there? Do I see like how to get down there? Say, oh, what's down there?
It's where we go to eat, and this is where we sleep and relax and store our goods.
Oh, that's a great place to store your goods. This isn't where the king sleeps, though, is it? He wouldn't sleep down there.
No, the king sleeps at the gazebo.
Right, of course. Makes total sense. Thanks.
He enjoys the fresh air.
I'm sure he does. Is the door boarded up?
It's locked. But the latch is on the inside, so if you want to unlock it, you could.
And how far was the gazebo from here?
About 100 feet to the west, maybe a bit more. I can show you the big map real quick. You are here at the Sinking Palace, and the gazebo is right here.
Okay. I feel like I want to go check out the gazebo. If someone would like to accompany me, that'd be great. If
I
not,
got
I'll
your
try
back.
There we go. All right. So I think I'll just say that I'm going for a walk. I'm not gonna say it out loud that I'm going to the king's gazebo.
The mayor looks at you as you exit and says, "Are you sure you want to get out here? Get out of there with the beast out. Are you sure it's safe?"
I'm a
Safety
pretty
in
nimble-
numbers.
Yeah, there we go. And I'm pretty like quick, and she's pretty tiny, and I think we'll be okay. We just need a quick little walk.
Kriv will get up off the bed, and he'll go with you.
See, we'll be really.
There we
we'll
go.
Be really
now
safe.
we're okay. We're good.
Yeah, if we're sticking together, do you want me to come with you, or should I stay behind here?
Well, that's up to you. You're more than welcome to join us as we look for,
fresh air
around. Things around maybe some berries, because we're not big fans of flies or whatever
I really like berries.
There we go.
They say that as Kriv grabs more of those ball flies.
And
he can catch more.
Plenty to go around with those flies ball.
He's got an armful of them. He's just eating them on the way down to the gazebo.
Ember does reach out, tries one, and just is like.
It tastes a little bit like honey.
Damn it, I was not assuming she would like it.
No.
She probably had one that was still alive and it was buzzing in her mouth when she did that. Remember, one of them flew out of Kriv's mouth not too long ago.
Fuck. Curiosity killed the cat.
Putting some of you in the water. You're not really in the water.
Man, there's a lot of frogs here.
There's frogs everywhere.
There are a lot.
Ribbit, good sir.
Ember, I think that is highly offensive.
Most of the
Probably, yeah.
guards, all of the guards are still surrounding the king and the gazebo, kind of looking out for the beast with their weapons drawn. As you approach, they all look at you and asks, "What are you doing here? Be careful, there's a beast outside."
Oh, we know. We thought this would be the safest place because you guys would obviously protect the king with your lives, and so maybe we'd be safe here too.
And one of them was kind of snoozing off and stands up at attention. We are protecting the king. Yes.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Can we be safe here too?
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful.
Zev sees you approaching Lotte and kind of takes a few steps back and goes to the other side of the king to talk to him.
A little wave to my mage friend who clearly adores me so openly.
He takes a quick look at you and looks to the ground.
So as I look around, do I see anything that looks like a bookcase or something that would hold books or anything like that? Because I'm assuming it's not just out in the open.
Me también.
The king has a large leather-bound book open across his lap. You've seen this when you first met him.
Doing some light reading, Your Majesty?
Oh, and he slams it closed. Sorry, I got distracted by this wonderful book. You were saying?
Oh, I was just asking you about what you're reading about.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, I'm not trying to be nosy. I like reading a lot. My Iwin would read me wonderful bedtime stories when I was younger. And I always am looking for more books to read.
Bedtime stories are wonderful. Everyone, would you like to listen to one? And I'm gonna give you a moment. And he asks, "Please tell us one of those stories. Entertain us." And he claps twice in his hands.
Well, my Iwin told me of a story about a time that he found a unicorn, and he loves collecting things, you see. So he told me about the time when he went into the forest, far away from where he normally lives, and he had to fight off many people because apparently they were guarding the unicorn and he wanted it, so he fought all of them off and turned them into frogs and other things, like you almost, but like less intelligent. They were not as intelligent as you. And
Of course not.
Of course not. And he took the unicorn and he had it, and it was very pretty. And yeah, a lot of stories like that. Those were a lot of the bedtime stories.
Such a wonderful story. Thank you for sharing. And a few of the bullywogs give it little golf claps as you finish your little story. You wanted to know about my book?
Yes. What kind of stories are in your book?
Oh, boring stuff, I'm afraid. It's I wasn't quite sure what book I had, but the more I read, I'm just happy my name is not in that book. You see, I think this belongs to the witch.
Oh. Do you think you should return it to her so you don't exact her ire?
Probably, but then she'll know I had it and she might curse me.
Well, we have to go see her anyways. What if we returned it to her and didn't say where it was from?
He kind of leans to listen to Ziv right next to him. And then, yes, that's a wonderful idea. Please don't tell her that I had it.
I promise she will never know.
Tell her that Illig had it, please.
Illig. All right.
And you must not look in that book. She will know.
I will not specifically look in that book, and she will hand it to Cypher. Or, nope, shit. Who's over there?
Cypher is there.
She'll hand it to Maeve or Lotte or Cypher.
Yeah, you should hand it to me. I think she should hand it.
She'll hand it to Lotte.
Ah, thank you, my good dearest friend. Making wise choices here.
We will do this with due haste as soon as the beast is dealt with. Good night. Goodbye now.
Thank you, and be sure to come back after if she says anything about me. I very much like to know if she's pleased with my reign.
Of course. I will ask her about your reign.
Thank you. Do you think they dispatched the beast now?
Your warriors are very mighty. I'm sure they have.
You're right, they are. They do a good job protecting me.
Kriv coughs.
And shall they continue to do so?
Okay, where do you guys want to go next?
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Maeve said sunken palace for a long rest.
That's a good idea.
That sounds agreeable.
We'll take a long nap.
Okay, I can put you back at the sinking palace. Quick note: as you were at the gazebo, you all saw Clapclaw just swinging his little feet at the bridge, just talking to himself, still with his gored head. And I will put back the sinking palace. And I would like to know if you are about to do a long rest, what are the watches?
I'll take first watch.
I don't know if you heard that.
What?
Maeve will take the first watch as well. Who's on the second?
Kriv will take second.
Okay. Cypher is going to take the third one. Who's on the fourth?
I guess I'll take last watch.
Cypher will take it with Cal. I'm missing Ember.
Oh, I said second, but I think Kriv's got it, but she can help.
We can do both.
Okay, perfect.
You can
As
bombard
you
Kriv with questions.
Yep. She's got lots of them.
as you settle in for the night, I will take a perception check from Lotte and Maeve, please. As you look out the windows, looking out for the beast or any other threats looming.
Not the beast. 4. I'm quite perceptive, guys.
Sorry,
means
I'm
she's-
here.
that
I
means she's
was dealing
plotting.
with the cat.
Ah, yes,
Maybe
the
we
cat.
are entirely dependent on you right now.
I'll do
Perception?
spotting.
Yes, please, perception.
All right, here we go. Oof, that's not great, but okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I like to imagine Lotte fell asleep.
Most likely. It's been a long day.
She was awake
Um,
for a little bit.
Anything you guys want to do during your your watch, or can we move on to the next?
I just want to make sure that Lotte doesn't open that book because I don't want her to get in trouble with Bav.
More trouble.
More trouble. There we go.
Alright, I won't open it.
Okay.
So-
Kriv and Ember.
Would it be
Well,
wise
sorry.
to remember names from the book? Oh, this is my suggestion. If we are in the book, by any chance, we should
I
check.
don't think she's had the book.
True.
11 and 11.
11. Okay. You do not detect any threats outside. Anything specific for you guys during the rest?
Obviously, watching out for a dire wolf. No, Ember probably just like asks Kriv about like. She's just kind of like asking like, "Oh, what's your sister like?" And like, "What's the?" Like, she's just asking way too many questions.
Questions about his sister, he does not answer.
All right. As soon as she realizes he will not answer those questions, she will move on to different and unrelated, unhelpful questions like, "Oh, what was your house like growing up?" And like, what was it?
He does not answer those questions either.
It's mostly her asking questions and him not answering those questions.
Okay. Uh,
Anything else you can ask him?
She'll ask him where he went to school.
He will give an answer for that one. I don't remember the answer myself, but he will answer it.
Yeah, she just kind of asks about that then, because she's like, okay, the first topic was not safe. The second topic was not safe. This topic is safe. I'm gonna ask about it.
the Blackstaff Tower. You guys all
Yep.
went to school together there, except Ember.
Yep.
All great students.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, Cypher wasn't, but
And Cal and Cypher are doing their watch, and they both rolled very well. Nothing happens during their watch. Valgrim, it's your turn alone on your watch.
Oh yeah, the -2 with disadvantage because I'm
Without-
looking out for threats.
Yes, and without Esther to help out.
Oh yeah, baby, there it is.
You get distracted by flies just buzzing in and out of the building.
No, I'm studying how to fucking recreate my goddamn fucking. What might I use for a power source? Also, the blade. There's plenty of things that could distract his thoughts.
And thankfully, nothing happens during that rest. Please, everyone, mark off a long rest.
There's one thing that Kriv would be doing.
Yes, what's that?
When he's like, I'll let you choose when it happens, though.
You want to send me a DM or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a second.
I will wait for that. While I mark off a long rest on Cal and Cypher. And before you ask, no level up at this time. Okay, Kriv, I'm gonna take you aside real quick.
Yeah, it'd be easier because I can't type very fast.
Oh, that's totally fine. Give me a moment. We will be right back.
Bye. Probably gonna kill you all.
Hi.
I don't believe you.
He's like, it's time for me to kill Ember. She's asking too many questions.
Surprise! He's probably gonna do something to me because I hit him. Oh, and I love him.
No pranks tonight?
No pranks. No pranks. There's a bat on the bottle. I'm almost out of it though. Oh, sad. Oof. I haven't had to do an overnight in a few days, and like I feel like my body doesn't know what to do. Like I feel exhausted right now. I'm so used to just like constantly going without a stop.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I know that it's a nice job and a nice gig, but I am so happy that you are sleeping.
Yeah, I know. I'm so used to just like not. I mean, especially like you have to have flexible hours because again, we don't know what the birds are gonna do. And there was a few times, like we had a bird hatch way earlier than it was supposed to. We weren't gonna start overnight shifts till a few days after, and I'd come in to put in the fence posting because obviously we have to go in, we have to mark off all the areas. And I was supposed to work 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. But with a bird hatch, we needed someone there until 8 a.m. the next day, so I ended up working. I told them I'll do it. I just need an hour to go to the store. So I ended up working 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., which is
Oh, fuck.
between. Just to like run, I was like, guys, I need like food. Like,
Oh my god.
that was nuts. But you know, again, we needed someone on the beach. Birds hatched early, so. But now it's the end of the season. They've all fledged, but the condition. So it's federal land, so we have to apply for a permit every year, and there are certain conditions we have to meet. So even though there's no more birds, we have to have workers until September 2nd. So that's why there's no more overnights because there is no birds. But I'm doing a lot of 4 to midnights. But again, 4 to midnight is usually like when I slept. Because I still do my markets in the morning, so I was used to working from midnight to about 5 p.m. every day. So this is weird. My sleep schedule is all ruined. Oh god.
I'm genuinely hoping that you are able to catch up on your sleep and feel better. Oh, here I can turn my camera back on.
The students come back tomorrow, and I don't know how late I'm gonna stay up tonight trying to not panic about, hey, what am I teaching tomorrow? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I spent the last like 5 days prepping the classroom and like cleaning and moving desks, and Gabe came to help me move some stuff around and do all my like the wiring, the cable management for my iPads. But like, what am I teaching? I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, I guess.
What grade do you teach?
Grade 3.
Oh, nice.
Little tiny humans.
Yeah. My senior year of high school, we could do internships, so I was a teacher's assistant for first grade, which is great. I love. Oh my god, those kids were adorable. They all made me cards at the end of the year and gave me like keychains.
Oh,
They were so nice. I loved working with them.
They're really cute.
My
senior
year was 2020, so I only worked with them half a year before COVID hit.
Oh no.
So
Oh yeah,
but
that was a rough one for sure.
Yeah.
I had student teachers last year work with me for, it was their first stage? First? Yeah. Or second. So it was 4 weeks. And they were with me and my students before they left. They knew they were coming back for their presentation because we worked on these presentations while they were on their internship in my class, but the presentations were later, so they had already finished their stage and they were gone, but they came back for the presentation day, and the kids had made them like each a big card with all like their signatures in it, a little message in it, and it was really, really cute. They were super touched.
That's adorable.
Hello.
That was fast.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
Who's dead? Who did he throw out the window? Was it me?
I need to do a breakout room with someone else real quick.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Sorry.
That's not your fault.
who?
It's with Maeve.
Oh, I was like, who's the other person? No. Hello, it's me.
Oh, first grade students and stuff. Gosh darn it. I had a whole story about a kid who asked me where heaven was, and I didn't know how to answer. Their grandfather
So
died, and they were like, "How do I get to heaven?" I was like, "Oh God!" I was like,
yeah, that's a tough conversation.
"Not one 18-year-old me was prepared to have with the 6-year-old."
Yeah.
They don't prepare you for that.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of like in this
when you're older.
I will tell you that as a child, that was my least favorite answer because I would start pressing people about that shit. They were like, "Yeah, you'll find out when you're older." I want to find out now.
Oh my God, I had such like an existential crisis when I was saying this to the kid because, like, you know, you're smiling and you're giving such like a confident answer. I was like, "No, your grandfather. He'll always be with you. Heaven isn't an exact place. It can be any moment. It can be right here." And then I like was thinking about like this is what people said to me as a kid, and like I don't know what I'm talking about. Does that mean they didn't know what they were talking about? And like, oh man, I was having a little bit of a panic. This was like it was also at this time. It was before I was medicated. And that's like my main trigger of little existential death things terrify me to the point of panic attack. So I was like, small child, like please stop. I don't have an answer. Oh, I was like, man, I was like, oh God.
At that point, you just take away from the point that you're getting there. It's like how you get there is like you just do good deeds through your life. Just
Yeah.
use it.
Because the kid
Circumvent the question.
Pretty much, yes.
She was acting up in the class, so I took her for a walk because she had been good most of the, like she had acted up in the beginning and then she was really good and then she started acting up again. So I took her for a walk and you know we walked for a bit. We were looking at the map of the U.S. and I was like, "Did you know in Florida it's hot all the time?" And she was like, "Oh my God, really?" And then that's when she asked me, she's like, "Where's heaven?" She's like, "Well, you know, my parents keep telling me Grandpa went to heaven and I can't see him anymore." God. I'm like, wow. So.
That's when you get a globe and you like point out the atmosphere.
You see this? This is called Timbuktu. It's very hard to fly there.
Oh my God, I know. And then it's also like, how do you answer that? Like, because obviously this is a public school, so like you can't talk about religion. Like, obviously that's not for good reason. So it was like, oof, man, I am 18. I don't know what to answer. But
that's when you go to a church and ask them that question.
You know who can tell you the answer? The man who talks to God. Not me.
Or Google.
I was just talking today to my grandmother because I was like, she was like, oh, you know, like, because we were having one of those, what are you going to do with your life conversations? You know, thus the military thing came up. But I was like, oh, I probably want to go to like vet school or nursing school. And I'm like, but I don't know if I want to have to like deal with human beings. And I'm like, if I do have to deal with human beings, I probably want to deal with children.
Nursing the job for you then.
They are special.
They are special, but then I'm going to have to like times. That means that I'm going to have to deal with children in extreme distress. And I'm like, oh, how do you deal with that kind of situation where you're like, this kid's sick?
I'm not sure what the previous context was, but last year I had to tell a kid to stop slurping up live snails in the schoolyard. So I mean, you know, that was a thing. And And I was like,
Kids
do
at my
you
school used
chew
to
them?
used to snort Smarties in the back of
my
the classroom.
Yeah,
And I
It
was
was
just like,
weird.
did you bite them? Like, did it go crunch? Or did you, like, slurp them up? And it was like, no, I just slurped them up. Like, why? Because it
Back in
tastes
high
good.
school
Mm-mm,
or middle
mm-mm.
school, I think. I had a couple, two of my classmates. They used to make, they used to get like tinfoil or anything that's bendable, make a fork out of it, and then stick it into into outlet sockets.
Good children.
Jesus
How
Christ.
my-
how
I
has
had a
any
grade
of you
3
guys
do
not
that.
experienced a death?
I didn't do that. I just watched them do it, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna kill you one of these days.
My
120
third year teaching that happened.
Yeah, 120 voltage can kill you if you do it wrong.
In first grade, we used to stick our fingers in the mechanical pencil sharpeners and see how long you could turn it, and the cool kids will do it.
I'm so glad I don't work with children. But then I work with you
Yeah.
guys.
And then you hear all
Yeah,
about my
we're-
stories.
Yeah, I do.
we're it's just a question of like, hey, can we get to child logic level drunk? And if so, it's basically the same, but most of us haven't gotten to that level yet. So congratulations. Slightly
I'll never be an
better.
adult.
Seen me on something. I've gotten to that level.
We'll get there.
You have been
We'll
though on
get there.
some Tuesdays. You have been.
Tuesdays, yes.
We've overdone it a few times.
It's okay. It's okay.
The point where the whole entire server is like, "Are you okay, Brie? Drink some water, Brie."
I know, because then I start getting messages about whether or not you're okay. Like, I can't help you. You're on the wrong coast.
Party and I are in an intimate love affair that we don't know when to stop, apparently.
Girl.
Anyways,
As she chugs more Bacardi down.
Water.
Aqua.
Who?
no, actually,
Never heard of
Already know
her.
never heard of her.
Yeah, I barely know her.
Who is dead? Is Maeve dead? Did Kriv throw her out a window?
Nobody's dead.
Yeah, who survived this?
Here's what I'll say.
I'm alive.
You've all noticed Kriv trashing a lot in his sleep. But this is something for next long rest. And you all wake up. What do you do?
First one's free.
First one's free. I'm gonna need you guys to start using up your rations in your inventory. If you're not going to use the delicacies around. Kriv, you're fine. You
I
don't
thought
have
we
to.
were looking for berries. Sorry. Kidding.
Eating a lot of them.
I mean, I think that the good berries do feed you for a day.
She did have one first level slot left. She could feed everybody with good berries.
I only have
Okay.
2 rations.
This is bad.
Have I been using
So the
them?
good berries are going to be useful. So yeah, okay. Before the long rest, Ember would have handed out a good berry to most of the group.
I'll eat that, and I'll eat one of the fly balls too.
She's got so many of them, so go for
I'll
it.
even when Lotte says she has like a few rations left, he'll toss one at her. Like not overhand, but like underhand toss. To pass one to her.
Just whipping it out of her face.
No, he's
Just-
gently tossing it.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is one of the ball flies that's all around the place.
And what is your plan next? Where are you guys heading? Very
You know what?
curious.
Collecting Maeve is temporarily in charge. I will be your loyal soldier. Whatever you wish for me to do, I will comply with.
I kind of look around as if I'm not quite sure what's happening, but
Nor does Kriv.
thanks.
Kriv is giving her a side eye, like, I don't believe you.
I'm not too sure what happened there, but all right. I guess I mean, I feel like it's late to head to Bav right now and start something, but
If we go to Bev, I either need to stay behind and somebody else needs to talk, or I don't think she wants to see me, or if she did see me, I don't know what's going to happen. So I think somebody else should.
You
Yes?
and I have a special little quest. Remember how I asked you to help me with something and you failed horribly because this thing was just
Oh, I
too
did.
easy and you didn't put enough effort in, you didn't feel like helping me? Well, you're gonna help me now.
It's
Wild
really big.
We will stand behind
This is
Ember
explain-
and put his hand on her shoulder.
We don't need excuses, Ember. But you and
I thought I was in charge here. What's going on?
Simple suggestion. I'm just saying, when we go back to Bavlorna, Ember and I have a special little task that involves getting into the attic, steal that skull, and do that other thing we had spoken about. But of course, we're following you, Maeve. Whatever you wish.
Well, I mean, I think we have to get that skull for that gourd head person.
I know where that is.
Good.
That's your suggestion, not mine.
I could probably get the head. The other thing is very large.
Excuses, I see.
I
mean, one who can turn into a massive creature, and you're complaining that something is too large, but it's all
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna pick up Lotte and I'm gonna bring her outside. Wipe this talk.
Okay. Lotte, do you resist?
Yeah, of course I'm resisting. He can't just pick me up like this.
Okay, let's do an opposing athletics check, please.
Oh, hell yeah. I
21.
am -2.
Yep.
There's really nothing you can do about that, Lotte. You are being picked up right now.
Just picks you up and brings you outside.
What do you do with her?
Closes the door. I just pick her outside. I just go outside, pick her up, bring her outside, set her down, close the doors, and then just stand in front of the doors.
She's on timeout.
Been watching a lot of Super Nanny. You have to explain to me why I'm in trouble.
She stares at you. I can see the DMs happening now.
I'm just changing the music. I'm very curious to see what you guys are doing.
I'm pretty much giving the group of time to talk without Lottie's input for a few minutes.
I'm on timeout.
That are extortion going on.
Okay.
I mean,
guilt tripping Ember.
I like Ember. Okay, Kriv likes Ember. Okay, he got him he got her on the map, and so you're sitting there making her feel bad. So I was like, yeah, you're going outside. If you need context for why I did that for it.
No, I got that.
Nate on your shoulder is like, why are we putting her outside, boss?
I ignore Nate.
Aw. He just sits down on your shoulder. Okay, inside.
There's a room, and I found the map for Kriv, but it was inside this big golden frog, and I'm supposed to get the frog, and I'm supposed to get a skeleton. I mean, it's the skull. We're supposed to get the skull. I'm just supposed to get the giant frog. I don't know how to get the giant frog. It's very large. I could probably pick up the frog. I could.
Do you know why Lotte wants it?
No, but then she'll be my friend, and I want Lotte to be my friend.
Sure.
Good luck with that, Ember.
But people can be friends without always having to give things to them to be friends. I mean, you're my friend, and I think, you didn't have to get me anything, and yeah, of course.
Well, you're a special kind of friend. A lot of friends like Iowyn, you have to give them something. So I have to give something to Lotte, and she really wants that. She really wants the frog.
I feel like if she really wants the frog, she could probably help you take it instead of just making you the culprit here and getting in trouble.
Well, I'm already in trouble, so I can get. Nobody else.
Isn't that also because of Lotte?
Well, it was my fault. So.
Was it your idea, though?
Because Lotte told you to do it?
I'm not supposed to say bad things about my friends.
Oh, the brainwashing is real here.
Anyways,
I think
that's a whole
once
can
we...
of worms. I'm not going to.
I feel like there's a whole lot of unpacking to do there. Like a couple of sessions of just unpacking past trauma.
A zone of truth intervention.
Oh fuck.
That's gonna be interesting.
So, but we could get stuff out of the room. We could get the head for the person, the Clabberclaw, because he wants his head back, and also apparently he knows the area, and that'd be really great to getting to thither. I also think he's Valgrim's friend, but Valgrim doesn't remember this, which is really confusing.
Ikrind is Valgrim's friend. And
Just kidding. He's not Valgrim's friend, but he could be Valgrim's friend, and I hope he's my friend.
So are we taking all these things from Bavlorna before or after we kill her? Because I don't see us getting out of that alive. After taking all these things from her. I feel like... I mean, I'm not trying to do this tonight, however, but I just don't see us getting out with something else after we've left once with something she didn't know we left with. I feel her guard is going to be way up.
This is true.
Whether we run in circles or counterclockwise.
Raid these things we have with things that we need from her.
We could trade the book.
And the
if
carcasses?
Lottie's okay with getting rid of it for the head and the body large frog. It's a very large frog.
And the heart.
And the heart.
And the heart.
I can't forget the heart. That poor man.
Oh, let him play his music now that we're gone, Cypher says. He's a helpless soul.
Well, he's not helpless. We could totally help him. We're very capable of helping.
But we don't have to help everyone around here.
Help someone.
Speaking of which, while we're doing that, I need to start repairing the...
Is he going to come back to life?
Swamp gas balloon.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Astaroth.
No, I don't have a power source, so I can't do anything about that quite yet.
But a power source is going to let him come back to life?
Yes,
Okay.
Ember.
All right. Well, we could do all of this. I bet Bavlorna has a power source, and then we could do we help 5 people
with just some carcasses and a book, and in exchange, is that enough?
Maybe.
I don't want a power source that's been corrupted by a hag's power.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't know if we should do that first, or if there's other things we should do here. I don't know what's gonna happen if we try to attack. I don't want to attack her, but it probably will happen if we try to take stuff from her again. Because she seems like the kind of person who gets really angry when you try to take stuff from her. So maybe we should do that later, once we've gotten everything else we need to do. And we're in Hither.
Heather, yes.
Hither. Once we've done everything we need to do in Hither.
What else do we have to do other than getting the skull and the heart and the gas? We get the gas by returning the crate.
We thought that there might be a power source in the Dragon's Hoard. We could check the Dragon's Hoard. There's the Dragon's Hoard. There's fixing Astaroth. Deal? Oh. See, this is... Ember can't spell canonically because Olivia spells poorly. Steel Hoard, bad point. Yeah,
Hey, if you really want to look at everything that you not have to do, but like could do in Hither, there's Wolver's thumbs that you promised you'd get back. There's also the truffles from Jingle Jangle that you said you'd bring back, but those are all like, I don't know if you guys want to do that, you know.
We need a list of all these quests we've taken on.
All these quests that Ember has taken on because she cannot tell anybody no.
Also, you gotta bring the bones to somewhere, don't you?
You do.
Oh, we need to bring the bones. We need to move the bones to a mountain, but I don't think we know
Yeah.
where any mountains are on this side of the map.
That's true.
Oh,
You
what-
have like a 8 bodies in your bag of holding.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm
A lot of
I'm gonna
bodies.
put
It's
all the
getting
blame
pretty-
on Ember now.
It's getting pretty full, I think.
Yeah.
The bodies aren't that big. The dwarf body's also a dwarf, so
Huh.
It's
Dwarf
just
body
bones.
quest.
Man, it's a really good thing Ember is here to accept everything and help everyone because I think Cypher and Lotte are really selfish people who wouldn't accept any side quests.
and
No,
And
you
would
really
just
doesn't care
murder
about
everyone.
people.
You just extort them for what they need.
Yeah, Lottie's like, hey, unless I'm getting something out of it, I have no reason to deal with anyone.
Like, I'm surprised that we get the book so easily because that
Above
was already
table,
going.
yeah, this module is just side quest galore, and I'm adding more side quests too. So like, it's most pick and choose and not do them all. You know. Just
Yeah.
Ember will
Question.
try to do them all if it involves
Serious
helping
question
anybody.
How many side quests to level up?
milestone based.
That's a fair
Soon.
question.
Side quests are
Soon
milestones.
PM.
They're just smaller.
The only thing that Ember is not trying to do currently is kill the king. She's like, that's involving murder. That's bad.
it's gonna happen
That's
anyways.
not-
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
The inner-
Don't tell her
We
that.
don't do it the most we're gonna do for sure, but yeah.
I'm gonna go fix the fucking hot air balloon. That's what Valgrim's about to do. So
would like to kill Baba Lasaka or at least break into her hut.
we need
Baba the
Kriv.
Saga is not in that game.
What? Sorry. What's her name?
Bavlorna.
Bavlorna.
So you get the two mixed together.
All those fucking Babas.
Baba Yaga.
Be more creative with their names. They all.
I know.
similar.
You know how close Granny May was to being Baba May? Sorry, specific one-shot character of mine that is just an old woman. His name's Granny May.
Oh, it sounds like you get along great with Kaylin.
Too old.
Okay, let's do Valgrim, you wanted to go repair the balloon.
I got everything I need.
We can do that
Except
tonight.
gas.
No, you guys
I
were
have
able
it.
to secure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm carrying around the gas.
I mean, we don't need to put the gas in it yet. It'll go away if we use it. So
We'll do it,
Unless
how
it's
it works.
magical gas. Special gas.
Yeah, we needed to ask if it like consumes the gas, or if it just stays in it.
What do you think?
It would definitely consume it.
Mm.
It's gas. It ain't gonna fucking stay in one place.
It could just be like helium. Just keep it in a contained
Helium
state.
also doesn't stay in one place if you release it to the atmosphere, brother.
No, but if you put it in a balloon, it's an airtight balloon. Stays for quite a
It's
while.
not airtight.
The balloons, you've seen them before. They are patchwork. So there's definitely leakage happening.
Mm.
I mean, maybe the one that I repair won't because
He's
He's
just that good.
I'm very meticulous.
He's built different.
But what goes up must go down, and to make it go down, you need to release
Release gas.
that gas.
This is
okay.
so exciting, guys. I'm gonna get to fly again.
Oh, there's a spell that makes things weigh more. We need to use that.
Use enlarge and reduce on the fucking.
That would work.
I'm gonna bring you guys to the balloon factory if that's okay with you, since Valgrim wanted to go there and it's close by.
You got it.
Okay.
Hell to the yeah.
How Lotte can add her input.
My
That's the-
input is very helpful. I don't know why you guys criticize it so much.
It's the wrong art for Ikrand. Let me fix it real quick.
Oh, this was the. Oh, I see. I see
Or
what
you
this
had to
is.
put out the embers.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Because no. I've had too many of those.
At least you recognize it. Brie does not.
No, it does not mean I'm gonna stop.
You recognize it.
Acknowledgement and self-control are two very different things.
I know I have a problem. It does not mean I can have it. Hey, this is the place I made it rain inside. Not the fun.
Oh yeah.
As you approach the burned out balloon factory, it has been repaired quite a lot now. It's fully functioning. Ikrand greets you. Oh, hello, friend. Did you bring what we have to repair the balloon?
I did indeed bring everything that we need.
Oh, show me.
I'll grab some of the wood out of the bag since it's like 50 pounds of wood.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, we can definitely repair the balloon with that. Did you also get gas?
Brie will like take the gas and just drop it. Not hard, but definite thud. She says that. She says that.
Oh.
On the ground.
Is that all you have?
That's all we have for now, yes.
Okay. Well, you'll have to try and conserve it as much as possible when you fly to Thither. I'm not quite sure you'll have a lot to fly around in once you're in Thither. I guess you could walk once you're there. But yeah, that will get you there for sure.
Yeah, pretty much only needed to get us there. We've been walking the whole time we've been here, so.
Get past that barrier is the way I do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that barrier. You have a. Did you find a guide? I can show you how to pilot the damn thing, Valgrim, but you're gonna need a guide.
We're working on that.
Okay, perfect. Give me a second. Oh yeah.
Can you do a perception check to see if there's anything in here that might look like a skull or a good replacement for someone's head?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Where is that at? It's a -1.
Oh yeah, baby.
So there are baskets that could be used as like helmets or hats If you really wanted to.
So, Klepper Claw. What's
Cypher claw.
yeah? Klepper Claw. What size is he comparable to one of us?
He's medium size, so about Lottie's size.
Okay, I'm gonna take a basket.
Or Maeve.
I'm gonna take a basket over to Lotte and kind of compare the basket to the size of her head. And
Okay,
I mean,
you
Lonnie's got a
try
pretty
if
big head.
you
I'm
look
not
at
gonna
a
put it
few
on her head.
baskets, and you with your investigation, you take a way bigger basket than her head is, thinking that she has a huge head, and then you put it on her head, and it
No,
fits, but it's
I don't put it
extremely
on her
big.
head. I don't put it on her head. I'm just comparing
Okay.
it to her head.
Okay.
And then I look
Your
at you,
bow might
Goblin.
fit in there.
This is in reference to her saying a guide. I don't know if anyone gets that. I don't know if anyone gets it or not, but
You managed to find a basket that's about roughly the size of Lottie's head. Ikrind goes to you, Valgrim, and asks, say friend, where's Astaroth?
He got destroyed by some
Destroyed?
slime monster in Bavlorna's hut.
Repair him. What are you waiting for?
The power crystal got destroyed.
It did. Okay. Maybe I have something to help you out with that. He goes in one of the corner of the shop, and there's a big bag of coals. He takes the bag and he hands it to you. He's like, maybe there's something in there that can help you. I think I've thrown a few gems in there. I don't really need them, so just been sitting around.
Do I feel any type of magic coming from? So I'm assuming I would understand what a power crystal feels like, or something that can be used for one.
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Man, I'm rolling real good tonight.
Do you have those heroic points?
I do
You
have
do
one,
have
yes.
one.
Might be a good time for that.
Yeah, that gives me advantage.
It's not advantage, it's a reroll. It's
Oh.
better than that advantage. Oh, wow.
21.
Woo!
As Ikrind brings the bag over and drops it at your feet, you definitely feel some strong magical pulses coming from that bag.
All right, well, I'll reach in there and try to grab whatever it is.
You reach in and start looking around, rummaging about. Lots of coal. Your hands get very dirty very quickly. But after a short while, you pull out something. I'll send you something. I created that today. Give me a second. I sent you a picture. I think I can put it in. Everyone would see it as well as you pull it out. I'm gonna try and put it in Foundry real quick. I want to wrap up as well. Yay!
to
Is
change
it
the
visible to
art
everyone?
since it's a different color.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna have to change the art because it's gonna be a different color from that picture. Or from the stone.
Do you see the picture in Foundry?
Yep.
Okay.
I see it.
I'm gonna delete it.
I don't.
Okay. Well, I can show you later. As you take that gem, you feel. First of all, it's a multifaceted gemstone. It's roughly the size of a clenched fist. Its surface is smooth and polished, with a prismatic sheen that shifts in color depending on the angle of light. So the color you've seen changes depending on how you're looking at it. The core of the gem swirls with the vibrant energy, displaying a mesmerizing blend of fiery red, electric blue, and icy white hues. And as you hold it, you feel one of your lasting return to you. Your sense. What was it? Your sense of disbelief returns to you as you hold that gem in your hand. You think you could use that as a power source for your Steel Defender. And I will send you the full text that will only be available to you after a long rest. There you go. I sent it to you. And with that, we're going to stop tonight's game at a pretty good spot as you are trying to repair the balloon. It's going to take you at least a day's work to put everything together for that balloon, helping Akrind, and or building your Steel Defender at the same time. Yeah, thank you so much for a great game. That was great. Do you have any questions, Valgrim, for that item? If you do, feel free to ask.
So you said I'm gonna have to take a long rest for it to attune?
Yeah. The process of building your Steel Defender takes a long rest. During that long rest, you'll also be able to attune to the item I just gave you.
I can expend a spell. Well, let me read that again, actually. Create a new. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Because it's a new Steel Defender, I think it is a long rest. I read it today. I just don't recall clearly. But yeah, you have a power source. Thank you, everyone. It was a great game. Thank you for joining. And we will not have to wait another month to play again. We will see each other in a week.
Next week.
Yes.
Have a great night, everyone.
Make some new
Try and
art.
get some sleep before tomorrow.
Bye,
And
guys.
Night.
water.
And
Yeah, drink some water, Lotte.
And Ember.
I'm already completely.
I will. I've got one.
I'm already sobered up. Also,
Yeah.
Bacardi is the same color as water, so.
Just because
You'll
it's
never
water
know the
based
difference.
doesn't mean it's water.
It's they're
It's the
same thing.
color. It's the same
It,
color.
Yeah.
it is the opposite of water.
It's the.
It's like
Isn't it cheap? Bacardi's. I like
it's not the opposite of water. It
Bacardi's
is
not cheap.
the OH base added to a regular molecule, OH minus. So it's like just like one molecule off from water, but it's like a functional group. And
Yeah, seems close to me. That's what I'm.
so yeah,
hearing.
it seems
Same,
like
same.
it seems.
And in some country, alcohol is cheaper than water. So there you go.
It's true.
Android.
Also, throughout the majority of human history, alcohol has been safer to drink than water. But in all fairness,
Yes,
still,
because it's got all the OHs in it, and then they create a pH imbalance, and the pH imbalance destroys bacteria.
Yep. So, I'm healthier than a lot of you.
That's what kills you.
And kills brain
the
cells.
whole oxidation of your blood and everything.
Promise? I want to forget.
I don't. I only hear upsides here.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing positives.
Don't worry, there are no brain cells left to kill, so we're oh man, that is some gems.
That was a really fun session.
It was great.
Wild shit.
Fantastic.
It was wild. I loved it. Thank you guys for
Sorry
joining.
You. It's just it gets so mean sometimes.
It's all good. It goes right over her head. She's like, "Oh no, this is just the requirements for friendship. I got it."
We're trying to have an
Alright.
intervention, and
The
she's just
brainwashing is strong with Ember right now.
It's a little strong, yeah.
The intervention was funny. Like, Emperor, this